Ay, 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 ay.
Wow. I forgot how hard that song fucking goes. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are here to, I don't know, fucking observe a noon viewing ceremony of sorts and other such nonsense. Yes! Hopefully you guys are ready. I'm probably not. I took a nap. It was pretty good. It was an enjoyable nap of epic proportions. I slept and I don't know, kind of didn't want to wake up. Thinking to myself, this is gonna be fucking nonsense. He's not even gonna boot up. But he probably will. He already has like a little stream saying that eventually he'll boot up. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I have to assume that he's gonna boot up though. Basically promise he's gonna boot up. What's going on? This is the stream to celebrate a number of things. I just realized this fucking microphone was like pointing down, so like I wasn't quite talking to it, but maybe I was. I gotta make sure that I have the chat. Secondary quite did. Grab my own stream. Get out of here, stream! No, we need you a lot. We need you bigly. I don't even know if we need a roll call. You know what? If I did a roll call, you know what? I already did it. Because if I did it, then I already did it. I already see you all here. It's already called and rolled. But we want to say big ups to a couple of people. They got their channels back. Could you imagine that? I can't believe it. You're telling me that the strikes were nonsense to begin with and people didn't have to lose their accounts and channels and all other such nonsense? Yeah, I know, right? Pretty cool. But let's first change over to the right setting. Can we use this one? Yeah, we can use this one. All right, cool. I have like 3 of these that are basically the same. We gotta use this one. That way I can talk about the thing. But we want to say some big ups. Big ups. Snort Burnell. Snort Burnell's back. Holy shit. That's one of them anyway. Let me see. We got, where's our chat? I keep forgetting. New chat? No, not new chat. We need the windowed chat. This one? No, not that one. The other one. The other one that I can't see. Why is it? How come I can't see it? Why is it not showing? It's, god damn it. It's that one. There we go. And we can engorge the chat a little bit too. They're pretty good. All right, Super Crazy is back as well, I believe. I didn't 100% check everybody who is back, but Snort Burnell is officially back. Outsider is officially back, and look at that! Even David Davidson is back, which is actually kind of curious because, you know what? I think I know what happened. Well, at least it's kind of easy to tell what happened. But you can tell from this email that was received what probably happened. Hello, we received a takedown request for your videos listed below. As a result, we reinstated your videos unless they were previously deleted, and the associated copyright strikes was resolved. Below is a record of the invalid takedown request we received for your video. Note that the complaint's physical address and phone number have been redacted. Yeah, I kind of wonder why they were redacted. Fuck it, I guess we're never gonna get that. It doesn't matter, it was all fake anyway. It's all fake stuff. But we're very, very happy that multiple people had their shit given back. And it looks like the reason for it was as they were taken down, erroneously, of course, invalidly. They were given back specifically because I bet you a lot of people did counter, and because they countered back, and since it was all done in batches with the same information, they're like, yeah, okay, this is kind of bullshit, and let's give it back. So there we go. We're literally back to square one. It's pretty cool. It also means that probably a couple more people are a little bit more wary, and they'll probably be more prone to back shit up now, which is a good thing. It's never a bad thing. It's a good thing. Just hope, you know, we'll be able to make sure shit like this really can't hurt as bad next time. Glory to the trolls, man. Don't say that. You're making it sound like the trolls are some kind of like, you know, organized group or something. But the thing that we are waiting for today is this guy. This guy eventually is going to boot up. He said he was going to boot up at 9:45. That's why I set my alarm for 9:45. I wasn't sure whether or not he was going to actually show up. His chat is currently going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're all like, where's Phil? Where's Phil? Did Phil fucking kick the bucket or something? I don't fucking know. Hey, you know what, IV guy, just... I forgot I need to mod you. I do as a standard moderator. I seen your videos. I forgot what I'm supposed to call you on your thing. I have to look at the top of your channel to see what I'm supposed to call you. But hello. Welcome to the stream. Gonna have the blue wrench. Don't hit anybody on the top of the head. We try not to do that here. For those of you who are wondering of the reinstated channels, among other such nonsense, we got David Davidson. If you want, you can go check out David Davidson here. They got a whole bunch of videos. Pretty good. A lot of stuff that you may want to watch. Maybe stuff that you didn't even know you wanted to watch. Check them out if you haven't already done so. Snort Burnell, I don't think they need introductions, but you know, if for some reason if they do, Snort Burnell, has been cataloging DSP for quite some time. If you want to have some fun laughing at the guy, but with very funny edits, you go here. Daily. And we have, of course, another legend, the Outsider. Outsider has also been making DSP level content, but in the form of this How You Don't Plays. They also have a couple that are mirrored and backed up from other people. They are truly dedicated to the content. Holy shit.
Ups. Even though we shouldn't care one bit. What is your guess on why Gatman was gone this morning?
Oh yeah, I do have to talk about that, huh? Okay, so I guess I have to put in my 2 cents for speculation of why it is that Goutman has been gone all morning. Now I know that there has been a little bit of speculation within my own Discord over the topic at hand. Some think that it's because he's doing legal nonsense, which, you know what? I would believe that if he didn't outright, like, drop the whole legal shenanigans, just, I don't know, out of the blue. If he talked more about, oh, they're coming after me legally, and I have to worry about it, and the fees, and other such nonsense, more and more, I think I would be willing to give it some kind of... Thank you, Aqua Saber, for showing up in the Twitch chat. We're not talking in the Twitch chat, but thank you for showing up there. It's a Excalibur. Hello. Piece of Peace, I also heard from a swollen dingus, from a expanded dongo, that I should boot up today because I need to awaken. So the theme was Awaken My Masters. It was actually pretty good. I thought about it long and hard and engorged, and it just made sense. That's why the theme was what it was. So the first thought process was it could be legal. I don't think so. He fed way too much bullshit initially for the fucking legal thing, and he didn't follow up with any of it. Like, he was like, oh man, it's gonna cost me all this money for, you know, legal shit, blah 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 blah, and then he just stopped mentioning it. I mean, he mentioned it every now and then, but it was like, I think he was more so like just going by the you know, to see whether or not people were gonna believe him, and I think a lot of people just did not believe it, and they definitely didn't contribute to a legal fund or anything for that matter. He had a couple of slow streams, so you know, I don't think it's legal. But could it be medical? DSP has mentioned several times it could be medical. He has a lot of medical situation type deals going on. Hope he bought the extra large body bags in. That could mean many things. Many things if you think about it. I don't think it's medical either. I need to tell, because if it's medical, so here's what I was initially thinking myself. I'm like, you know what? The dude probably needed to have today off because Bitchface probably had like an appointment or something, and he's very anal for driving her places when she needs to go somewhere. So she probably just, I don't know, needed to see the hoof specialist or something. He drives her over there, she gets checked out, she gets the pus drained out of her, and then she goes back, and then that's the whole day. That's what I honestly think could have happened, you know, if she was a horse. He said that he was contacted last night that it'd be too late for it to be a medical. I posted he's canceling tonight. Oh shit. That's okay. We can goof around. I had an anticipation that if he didn't show up, I'd be goofing around. So this is a goof off day. Holy shit. Let's see. Let's go to DSP Gaming. Oh my God. No! I'm about to do it the old-fashioned way. Why we gotta do it the old-fashioned way? But I'm about to do it the old-fashioned way. Fucking you're pissing me off. Okay, let's take a look. Take a looky-loo here. So this was his personal day. He put out the schedule 20 hours ago. All due to personal reasons, I'm unable to do the first stream content on Tuesday. I hope to be available for blah 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 Final Fantasy V suck my dick version. And then he retweeted a picture of Lucky There's a Family Guy. I don't know why we were doing this. This is weird. This is a weird thing for him to retweet. I don't get it. He's not a humorous kind of guy. So this is a very weird thing for him to retweet. Okay. All right, then we had update. It is looking like either there will be no streaming at all today, or else my late stream will be even later than usual. Ah yes, I will keep everyone informed, but do not keep your hopes up. I appreciate everyone's understanding. Thank you. And then, according to 2 minutes ago, I will not be streaming today. Since tomorrow is my scheduled day off, this means I will not be returning to streaming until Thursday, which will be the Level 1 podcast, and then trying out the post-patch Star Wars Jedi Survivors experience. Thanks, and see you all then. And then that's just it. So there you go. There is nothing. We're doing nothing. Well, you know what? It's also telling. It's actually really fucking telling. I want you to think about it for a second. The dude was supposed to be playing, what is it, fucking Redfall today. Yeah, it was supposed to be Redfall. I didn't even know anything about that game. But it's now canceled. Where is it? It's Tuesday. He's not playing it Thursday, supposedly. Maybe, because he already said that he's going to be playing Star Wars here. And that means it invalidates his schedule that he posted on the 30th. So we're not even touching Redfall. Oh, it was either that or Elden Ring. So we're doing neither of those things. We're going over to Star Wars, the thing we bitched about because a frog ate him. And hopefully we're not going to bitch about it again. Ah, oh, god damn it. Watch the RTU USA toxicness? What? Mike's, I don't know what you're talking about. I think maybe it was you who was being toxic, motherfucker. I don't know. Redfall got manually lead. Yeah, I got sent to Ban World really easy. I think Cobra is still streaming. We're not watching a Cobra stream today. You guys are fucking out of your fucking mind. No, you're out of your fucking gourds. Hold up. You want me to turn on fucking Cobra of all people? Look at this. Look at this. I want you to look at this. The king, look at King Cobra. He's chilling. He's chilling so hard. Cobra. Look at this dude.
No, Jacob.
Holy shit. This is 720p, by the way. That's the highest it goes. 720p.
Is water.
He's, I don't even know how many drinks he's had. He was gone for a hot minute over here. Oh shit. Yo. What are we doing? No, wait a minute. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hold up. I need to analyze that.
I fed us to the worms for Puff, and that's what makes him get nice and fat.
Nice and fat. That's what's up.
That's the way he likes it. So I'm gonna give him a couple of fresh bugs.
Bugs.
To go with what he's already got.
He's giving worms to Puff. So for news on the Cobraverse, King Cobra got a fucking lizard. It's a bearded dragon. And it's kind of cool, but everybody's worried to death because they're worried he's gonna somehow or another fuck up taking care of this dude.
Oh shit.
So as you can see, he's already allowed it to pile up with all sorts of trash. There's the calcium supplement powder that's just all over the place.
YouTube, look
got
at
Redis rotting in a pile. Look at this. Look at how much he's feeding it. I'm almost positive this is way too much. But we got a bed of fucking Caesar salad, and we just got bugs strewn everywhere.
Euphemism was hoping to see a funny picture of Dave, but instead got smelly Joe lady. Oh ho ho ho.
That's not gonna be good. I feel already bad.
Was hoping to see a funny picture of Dave, but instead got smelly Joe lady.
It eats like once a week. I don't 100% know how often, but I guarantee you watching Tervine feed, it's like you feed them in increments because you don't want to, you know, because I mean, it's partly eating for control and then you don't want them to get sick and shit. But this is like, this is insane. I've never seen anybody feed this amount. This looks like it's way too much.
He's got a juicy, fresh mango. I peeled all the skin off.
We got a fucking mango in there, a Caesar salad, and a bed of bugs.
On top, even though he spread it all over his cage.
Look at this. And we just got fucking calcium everywhere.
I gave him just the tiniest of sprinkles of calcium powder on his
This is not how it's done. Like, I've watched Tevin roll around the little fucking the little wormy dudes that he feeds in like the powders and shit.
And it's mango, and then I covered it, as you can see, in delicious crickets. I might give him a little bit more cricket action just to, yeah. That's gonna be one happy bearded dragon.
This motherfucker's gonna be gigantic. Last time I saw a fat lizard, it was some Indian couple feeding an alligator 24/7. Yeah, imagine this dude being the size of a mini alligator.
A ventriloquist. Hey Puff, what do you gotta say to the trolls? Hey man, fuck your YouTube trolls. I think you're an awesome dude, and that mango looks delicious. And you put crickets on top, you're the best lizard owner ever. Hey YouTube trolls, you can suck my lizard cock. Yeah, I want you.
Okay, I kind of low-key want him, I kind of want that line. Is that bad that I want him to say the line, suck that lizard cock?
Hey YouTube trolls, you can suck my lizard cock.
You know what? We could get that line. We could get that line. Hold up, let me nab this for personal recording. We can I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we can do something with it. We can put it into random lines that are said.
Hey YouTube trolls, you can suck my lizard cock. Hey YouTube trolls, you can suck my lizard cock.
I can do something with that. We'll put it on the randomizer or something.
Yeah, I want you to eat my lizard shit, trolls. Will I eat your mom out? Num 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 num. Puff. Yeah, fuck the trolls. They're all a bunch of assholes. Can you believe that? YouTube, he's a ventriloquist. I taught my
But there you go. That's the Puff update. What's going on with Cobra Tubes? He has graciously allowed this lizard to occupy his home, among other such nonsense that currently occupy his home. So that's pretty good. Hopefully you're I don't know, happy about that. I'm trying to think of other content that's out there. I've been submerging my toes into watching and venturing into Daniel Larson territory. I can't suggest anything about Daniel Larson at all. Like, everything is just like, it's like watching a little annoying goblin go around and like poking people and hoping that they don't go around and actually throttle his ass and kill him. So I can't recommend that guy at all. Daniel Larson. F in chat for Puff. Now wait a minute, it's already implying that he's dead. He's not dead yet. Yeah, Daniel Larson is human filth. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what? We're going multiple field trips today. We got nothing better to do. So DSP is not gonna boot up. He hasn't killed this stream off yet. He just has people waiting. He has 160 motherfuckers here. Nobody's checking the fucking Twitter or nothing. They're just going around. They're talking to each other right now. But let's check out some nonsense. I don't think I want to watch Cobra feed his whatchamacallit some more. What are we doing?
that is engineered by PetSmart.
How is he so? Why is everything so low quality? What happened? Did he like fuck up his camera? He probably did. I have to assume he did. Not only is his chat in slow mode and he is in slow mode, but his camera is in fucking slow mode. My God. All All right, let's look up Daniel Larson. That way, I need to have somebody who can help me. You know what? Perk 30 is who I've been watching. I sub to this guy, and he's had some interesting content, but he does cover Daniel Larson. And I got to tell you, man, I've been trying. God willing, I've been trying to digest this content. It is something. It is something. But this is the little goblin that. Oh wait, no, this is the interview. Oh fuck, I don't want to touch the interview. We're looking at this little hobgoblin right here. This individual, this wily ass individual, has been going town to town, nation to nation. I don't really know. I don't understand the backstory for this guy. So he originally was in some kind of group home. He got tossed out because he like busted up the place and like pissed on shit. And I don't really remember. He punches a lot of holes in walls. He's also a schizo, and he believes that people are following him. He's like one of those people that believe that he's being gang stalked. But he goes around and frequently he's been dining and dashing and sleeping in places he shouldn't be sleeping in. One of the incidents that he was involved with was staying at a, what the fuck is it? It's the Planet Fitness. And as he was in the Planet Fitness, he refused to leave. He was just hanging out there in the bathroom stalls as people were trying to get him the fuck out. So that was something. Thank you, Bad Pats. I appreciate it. Is he a junkie? I think he is a junkie, but he doesn't really have the money to afford anything. Like the last time he got a bunch of money, like he collectively got about $400 or $500 and spent it all on a pair of headphones. And then he broke it like days later. I'd imagine because of his Tard Rage or something. I'm gonna send you the Smokey MC Meet the Lil Cow. Oh my god. You know what? I have never seen Smokey's take on this. Maybe we can enjoy Smokey's take on Daniel Larson. It's 46 minutes. No! Oh my god, how long does it take for him to clear off all of this? It's gonna take forever! No! Fuck no, Jesus Christ, it's gonna take forever. I don't want to go through all of this. If you want to check him out, if you want to check out Smokey's take on it, you just go here. Just go here. You want me to watch it? Oh my god. Okay, 1 in chat if you want me to watch this. 2 in chat if you don't want me to watch this and we move the fuck on. No, Smokey is fine. Don't get me wrong. Smokey is fine. I just don't want to watch Daniel Larson shit. I was just giving this is the guy that I tried to watch and I'm having a tough time. You motherfuckers, you're doing this on purpose. You're making it ambiguous. Oh my god, no. Steamed hams. I'd watch steamed hams. Yeah, we're gonna poll it. Fine, we're polling it. We're polling it. All right, watch this dumb Daniel shit. Oh wait, we probably can't put the word shit. Crap. Yes or no? There, vote now. You got like a minute to vote. Yeah, that's what I get for asking you guys. I knew this was gonna turn out this way. I should have knew better. Fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now though, I'm only gonna watch like the first 20 minutes of it. We have some time, but man, I am not ready to go through a deep dive on this motherfucker. No, see, you guys are gonna be changing your tune when I fucking start this up. You're gonna be changing your motherfucking tune. You're gonna wish we had DSP content. We'd be watching a daily rap right about now. He still hasn't even pinned a message. He hasn't deleted this, nothing. That means he's out of the house. Bro, this dude's gotta be out of the house. He's just fucking around. He's dicking around town. Thank you for the head pats, appreciate it. Stop delaying, yeah. No, it's close, it's close. It's 59 to 41. How many people are watching at the moment? Guys, do the right thing. Do the right thing. There's enough of you motherfuckers in here. Do the right thing. Think about it. Think about it. What would Puff do? What would Puff do in his enclosure? Think about it. Do this for Puff. Do it for Puff. Holy shit, that's a good screenshot. That's a thumbnail right there. That's like a moratorium. It's like a grave. All elections have consequences. Now wait a minute. Who's implying it's stolen? It's not stolen. It's just being reclaimed for the glory. Oh man, I haven't looked at this in a hot minute. No, I've looked at it quite often. Like every time I stream, I bitch about the same thing, which is basically DSP's views are in the toilet. God damn, are they in the toilet? He was doing pretty good for Jedi though. Look at this shit, 5K or no 4K on episode 5. That's like more than part 1. Oh, that must have been when he chipped out. Yeah, you know what? This is when he chipped out. When he was like complaining, ah man, the game's too hard. Okay, I'm ending the poll. We're gonna watch a couple minutes of this.
That's a lot of positivity.
I might watch that ending portion. That way we can just get the raw deal. All right, let's watch the smoky McSmoky look into Daniel Larson. You'll get like the first 20 minutes.
The moonlight in your eyes tells me it'll be okay when you're beside me.
Also, that's Daniel singing, by the way. He's a singer.
Daniel Larson.
Hell yeah. Look at him.
I love CP. Not doing anything right. You guys are supposed to call my entertainment manager for security reasons. This is for George Floyd. Rest in peace. Black Lives Matter.
This is for George Floyd.
Gotta call the police.
Yeah, where he beat himself up, dude. This dude was in this dude's car. It was like somebody was helping him out after his I think it was grandmother, I can't remember. The person who was taking care of him had passed away or whatever, and it was this old dude. And he just was in the back of the car, and he was paranoid that the hotel was trying to kill him. He got picked up, trying to help him out. Dude is just beating his own face, saying, "They're trying to kill me! They're trying to kill me! Ah!"
You're beating me.
No, you and me. You broke my arm.
I didn't break your fucking arm.
You grabbed me.
As we sat on the dock, I could hear you mock.
Yeah, Bob, yeah, he tried to help him.
We're going to talk about one of the most messed up little bastards that the internet has ever seen. We're going to talk about someone as delusional as they come. Someone who, by the end of this video, I assume you're going to end up
DSP is not streaming. I'll put up a thing.
Before we even get into it, listen to this.
I'm surrounded by people I don't see.
That little line about being surrounded by people that he can't see is going to become a lot more apparent as we go on here. It's very clear that unlike a lot of the other locales we cover, while a lot of them have issues, no one has as many issues as Daniel here. A clear case of bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. Daniel has a lot going on. Now, does that excuse Daniel from criticism on many of these topics we're going to talk about? Probably. Probably does. I'm not a doctor, but I assume that may play a huge role in this. Nonetheless, we're talking about someone here who beats up old people, is a pedophile, and he also thinks his music career is like booming. Does it sound familiar? that sound like someone else we talk about on this channel here? So I'm going to enact the Cyrax rule today, and that rule is, once you get caught talking to kids or lusting over kids or doing weird shit surrounding kids, I think you become free reign to just fuck with on the internet. Fair deal? And well, that's one of the main things that people get mad at Daniel for, and it's one of the...
Here's the thing. If he's fucking around with kids, that's fucking gross as shit. However, I would just caution people, don't venture into this. It's like another level of Christian shenanigans where you have a bunch of people who are trying to act as handlers, who are trying to guide content. Because I watched a supposed Discord call of sorts where they were trying to get him to basically start a fist fight out in New York with a dude who was telling him to get the fuck out of the store. And to spit on him. Like, that's not... There's a reason why I don't even want to touch this. This is just, it's far too much negativity. Yeah, it's exactly. That's how you die. They're really trying to get him to, they're trying to puppeteer him into getting,
main things that's at the top of his list of shitty things he's done. It's a really long list. Like, it's a really long list. And today I'm gonna do my best to kind of run through some of the bullshit that people see when they see Daniel Larson. Now, I've told you before in these videos that I'm not gonna look at the early life. I'm not gonna go into Daniel Larson was born here and his parents were this.
Well, he was in New York. I don't know if he's still in New York.
I know a lot of documentaries do that, not me. Is it laziness? Probably. Is it more of me just wanting to get to the funny shit? Absolutely. And how I'm going to start this
he was in
is by
Vegas
telling you
for a while,
who Daniel Larson is.
and he was getting fucked up in
Daniel
Vegas.
Larson is a man from Denver, Colorado. However, he currently, I guess, I don't know if the word is resides because he's homeless, but now he's in Los Angeles, and he's possibly going back to Denver if his community tab on YouTube is to be believed, because he has some legal stuff going on there that may drag him back there. I mentioned in the beginning of the video that he's as delusional as they come, and that's because he thinks he's this world-renowned musician. You heard one of his hit singles in the beginning of the video there, and it is better than anything Cyrax has ever done. It's better than anything Christian and the Hedgehog Boys has ever done, so Daniel at least has that going for him. Daniel also, when it comes to delusions, there's no bigger delusion, and you can call it delusion, you can call it just being an absolute fool, but he always thinks he's in relationships with these TikTok girls. Some in particular are underage or were underage when he started, like really having a crush on them. Daniel's had a lot of stuff of his leak over the years. One thing in particular that really made people's eyes widen was a Pinterest account where he had all these weird folders for this type of little girl. And
imagine this is basically Derek if Derek had schizophrenia and believed that everybody was out to get him and was, more active in TikTok. Yeah, actually, just imagine this is Derek. This is the white version of Derek.
These type of kids, a bunch of
he does the singing too.
Creepy shit. And Daniel, he's not afraid to admit it. He's not afraid to admit that this is his type of shit.
I admit that I am a pedophile.
I want to bring this up now because, for one, that video is not ancient history. That was from a week ago. that little snippet of Daniel calling himself a pedo. I wanted to bring this up because a lot of people, I assume, will say, hey, he is schizophrenic. He could possibly think a lot of different things. He could be admitting this because he thinks people are after him, and a lot of people, the trolls who all do mess with him, want to get him to admit these things. Well, the reason I bring this up now is because of what I just previously mentioned, the Pinterest account. Daniel literally had an account where he was looking at pictures of kids and everything.
In limbo,
he always
watching
goes
dumb
after these
shit
really
today.
young-looking TikTok girls. I mean, look at the video of him in the beginning flipping off that girl. Fuck you, TikTok girl. Daniel clearly has a track record with this, and it's something that has been found out by people, and it was a lot worse than people initially thought, because Daniel put up this apology video with a pretty striking claim in there.
I am sorry for having 500 megabytes of child porn.
What?
That is a...
Holy shit. Holy shit.
A Grand Theft Auto Vice City amount of child porn on this man's computer.
I'm already ready to go.
And
I don't want to be here
it.
anymore.
He
I'm ready to help
apologized.
and
He
leave.
repented.
Help.
Another bone of contention people have with Daniel is Daniel's infatuation with a TikToker or a singer named Grace Vanderwall. Now, Grace Vanderwall is currently 19 years old, but Daniel's had an infatuation with this girl for years now.
I didn't know about that specific clip.
Don't believe that? Well, just look at these.
I heard about
he
was into kids.
Hey, what's up? I
Get him
just
outta here.
wanted to let all my fans know that currently I am in touch with Grace Vanderwall, and we might have some big stuff coming your way.
I'm regretting saying yes too. How many people are regretting?
Stay tuned for upcoming
How many
events.
fuckers are regretting?
I have some breaking news.
She's dead. He's dead.
Grace Vanderwall just told me she wants this public.
Oh no.
We are officially dating.
Grace,
Whoa!
I love you so much.
I would have her squirting all
Yeah, you know what? I'm
Yeah,
about
all
to put
that
a...
was while she was 17.
Guys, do you think I should put a poll up for regret? That's the real question.
At the time, Daniel was 21
We're gonna
or
put a-
22.
we're
That was
gonna
the same
put a
age, oddly
poll
enough,
for
as your boy
regret.
here around that time. And so I want to make that known, because if anyone tries to say, oh, he's only in his early 20s, you know, it's still fucked up. Like, I don't like, I've heard people use that excuse before, like, oh, he's only 21, he's only 22. I was that age, and I couldn't fucking imagine trying to talk to a 17-year-old. It's fucked. I decided to start the video on this point because it was the first thing I had heard about Daniel Larson. I had heard he was this creepy dude on TikTok who would just constantly post on this young girl's
I can
account,
talk about that in a
always
bit.
doing some weird
Look,
shit.
Fidel.
He still constantly posts on that girl Grace's videos still to this day. But where the Daniel Larson lolcow story started was on TikTok. Daniel was a huge TikToker. Was he really well known and famous? I mean, not really. He wasn't one of like the upper
What a
echelon
fucking
TikTokers,
thing.
but he had his fans. Most of those fans who would just mess with him because they knew it was just
All Ant's fault,
another
my
dumb
ass.
shit on the internet. And Daniel's
How is it
TikToks,
my
you know,
fault?
say what you will about the little guy, but him doing jumping jacks for George Floyd, now that's content. He posts and deletes random things all the time, most of which is just random garble that he puts up. But some of it is some brilliant stuff Daniel's got going on his TikTok page.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Daniel Larson. There is just now a text over social media that came up under Flex Burger. Please do not look at it. It's a picture of my dingling. Hello, my name is Daniel
It's a picture
Larson.
of my dingling.
I
What?
just wanted to say happy birthday to Mike Hunt.
What? Okay, now I'm really worried on what the next words are going to come out of this dude's mouth. We already have a lot of people regretting this. Shout out to my dingling. Shout out to Mike, dude.
Everyone, this is Daniel Larson. We are getting hacked. This is Daniel Larson. We are getting hacked. We're going on lockdown again. This is for Blake Shelton and Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Oh Jesus, he's doing the jumping jack thing again.
Happy
You know what's really funny is this dude occasionally, and by occasionally mean frequently, uses the N-word with the hard R whenever he gets mad or confronted. I was watching a video of him just going to a random dude's house, charging his phone in front of it, like just using their outside outlet to charge his phone, and he just straight up just calls the dude an N-word, just right there, just to hit his fucking face.
69th birthday to Ted Bundy. You are a great person.
This is Daniel Larson. Please stop calling my phone
Big
number.
ups
I am
Ted
getting
Bundy.
hundreds per minute.
Do I look nice? Or do I look like a lizard who just came out of a shooting rabbit hole? Either way, looks like I don't have a future.
Hello, this is Daniel Larson. Addison Rae and I are dating.
Ponytails with dad. Check it out.
No, I'm not watching that. No. I don't care what they're doing. They have a little girl there. No.
Fine Dining
No.
Records tried to use me as a scam. I did not let it happen. Thank
Watching
you
any of that.
and have a great day. I am now with Atlantic
Not watching
Records.
it.
Yeah, I think that after hearing that, it's as good of a time as
I don't
any
care
to talk
what's
about
going
Daniel's,
on. I don't care
Daniel's
what's
whole
going
record
on.
label
We're
situation.
not watching
He thought
it.
he was signed to Atlantic Records for a while. He still thinks
'Cause
he's
they
like this
voted for it,
world-renowned
Shiok.
rock
Wait
star.
until they regret it.
His career's taken off. He's on the same level as like
Yeah, I'm
these,
on high
these
alert.
TikTok girls that he so badly wants to be with, and no one can tell him anything differently. And that goes for fame in general, because Daniel thinks he's one of the most famous people in the world. He's always talking about his record deals and his labels.
No,
his
here's the
agents,
thing,
all the-
Karma. My worry isn't what he's gonna do for the kid. I don't want Daniel Larson reacting in such a way in which I'm going to think this lizard dude somehow got very, very, very excited over a kid being touched on camera. I don't want that. I don't care what the fuck is happening. I don't want it. No.
Stuff that are
Get
just
it out of
trolls.
here.
And if they are
If I
real
see
people,
any-
they're actually
any-
like caretakers.
No.
Daniel's always
I don't
in,
wanna
like,
see-
he's always under the care
Oh,
of somebody.
God, no.
And I'll get into that in just a minute why that is. But he's so convinced that he's this big time, like big shot. Everyone knows who he is. And I think the trolling, the fact that all these people mess with him only make it even worse because
Likes
he looks at
11
these
tier
people
50
as
big ups. This cretin reminds me of Charlie Zelenoff. Ever heard of him?
I have watched a video on Charlie. It's been a minute. Was he part of weightlifting? Because I think he was part of the weightlifting shit. And if so, then yes, I vaguely remember.
just a bunch of haters that are really jealous of all his success that makes this man even think that he's the president, or maybe he thinks he's going to become president. Daniel Larson, if you ever look on his community tab, he'll be writing stuff like
the dude who would knock random people out. Is that who it is, Vikes? The dude who is going around claiming he had like a perfect like 13-0 streak, had a fucking belt because he would go around just filming himself like decking people. Oh, that guy, bro. That dude was a fucking trip. I hate, man, he can go to hell. Fuck him.
Need to build a stronger wall.
The
Daniel Larson
fraud.
hashtag 2024 shit like that.
189
And this was covered in a little more length in Grease Wizard's video, which will be linked in the description below, about Daniel's whole deal with being the president. And again, it just shows how gullible this man is, because he'll believe anything. Now, I don't think Daniel was ever really a Rhodes Scholar. This man never really had a good brain on him. But it just shows now that he has all these trolls who always convince him, like, hey, you know, you're going out with this TikTok star. And he's so willing to just jump on TikTok and tell everyone about it without even thinking twice. So there's definitely people who mess with Daniel, but there are people who genuinely care about Daniel. And one of those people is Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is Daniel's, Daniel calls him a mentor, and Bob is someone who really cares deeply about Daniel. Now, Bob met Daniel at some like special program Daniel was doing for to be in the care of somebody. Like, it was, I guess, some big like house where Daniel was at the time. Daniel's going to a lot of these different places, gone under the care of a lot of different people, because when he was young, he self-admittedly said this. We don't know if it's true, that his mom was very abusive, and his grandma took care of him, and when she died, he was just all over the place. So there's tons of different people in Daniel's life we can get into, from years ago up till currently now, but I really want to focus on Bob, because the Bob story is what I think sheds the most light on Daniel just being a terrible, terrible person to the people who care for him.
Now, after the Bob story, I think I'll call it there, because it should be right around, it's about 7 more minutes. So after about 7 more minutes, we'll have hit the 20-minute mark, and we can get the fuck out of here and look at something else. Again, if you're wondering about DSP, look at the pinned comment. You will know that he has unfortunately canceled his stream, but due to his own error, he hasn't actually canceled the stream here. So it just sits here in limbo as people are waiting for him to stream for a long time. That's why you see that chatter that's going up at the top right, is because people are wondering, where's Phil? Where's Phil? Donde está mi Filippo? It's because he didn't cancel it, which means he's currently out and about fucking around or something. I don't know. Maybe he's doing some cool stuff. But he is not going to be streaming tomorrow, and he is canceling doing Redfall, because apparently instead of playing Redfall, we're going to play the Star Wars game, the thing that we raged out on. So there you go.
Bob's done a lot for Daniel. He's put up with a lot of Daniel's shit. Daniel has said before that Bob's helped him try to get his music career off the ground. Bob has really supported Daniel a lot. And you may ask, well, how does Daniel repay him in these situations? Well, Daniel gaslights him. Daniel manipulates the guy. Daniel beats the guy. Bob is a little too nice to Daniel. If it was any normal person, you would just kick this guy to the curb years ago. But honestly, it's it's clear that Bob just feels sorry for Daniel. He knows that he doesn't have like anyone to look after him, and Bob maybe, you know, I don't know the full story of Bob's like whole life, his backstory, but I just imagine he's like, man, like I really want to look out for this guy and all that. And if you saw these two on the streets together, you'd think, wow, it's just like a dad like just looking after his special needs son. Like look at this like this video right here. It's just Bob and Daniel out at, we don't see Bob, you just see Daniel because Bob doesn't like being recorded. And you know, they seem like they're just getting along fine. It looks like two friends sitting there. Daniel's got a very not strange smile on his face at all times, but it doesn't always end up like this, my friends. It can get pretty bad, and it gets bad when Daniel doesn't get what he wants, or Daniel feels slighted, or Daniel feels any type of problem in his life. He takes that shit out on other people. Now, the topic we're about to jump into is something that didn't happen very long ago.
Yeah, he definitely has the honker.
Only about a month ago.
Yeah,
I'm not sure the exact backstory.
When he was in New York, he did get jumped by two people, and he got a pretty vicious scar. And he also had some kind of scab or something on his schnoz that he kept picking at for the last like month or something. I definitely don't want to see any videos with that because it's kind of like, you know, really disgusting. It's like watching DSP pick at his hands, but if you could see the wounds.
Backstory of what happened here. If it was a motel that told Daniel they were going
No way. No. Don't say that. Is DDM actually back? No, don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. Don't say a thing like that and you make me think that he's back. Don't fucking make me think that.
If it was a troll that had posed as a motel that
you ought to get fucking banned.
If a troll had gotten to the motel beforehand and said some really fucked up shit about Daniel that led them to saying they were going to kill him if he stepped on the premises. But that's what you need to know for the clip we're about to walk into. Daniel was planning on staying at a hotel. He called them up. They told him, we have guns, and if you step on the premises,
someone said it in his chat.
And Daniel,
they ought to be banned.
Well, how do you think he reacted to this? Do you think he just went, well, that is a threat. I'm contacting the police. I didn't do anything wrong. Kind of, but not in the way you're probably supposed to go about this. Obviously, being told that we're gonna blow you away if you step on the premises is a pretty triggering thing to hear, no pun intended. But obviously, if you saw the beginning of the video, I think you know what you're in for here. Daniel did not respond to this in a very good way at all. As we've already talked about, yes, Daniel has a lot of problems, and that's probably can be attributed to why he acted like this in this situation. But with all that being said, I'm going to show you what happened when Daniel was in Bob's car after this happened, how Daniel reacted. I'm going to cut away from it at some points because I didn't in the beginning of the video, and I feel like that was probably a mistake, but you kind of, I have a feeling you're going to see what's going on here. You're going to know what's going on here, so that's not going to be a problem. But once again, with all that being said, let's jump into this.
I'm not going to. I'm bleeding.
Yeah, you're bleeding because you're hitting yourself.
But you don't.
I've got to get help. I've got to get help. I've got to call the police.
No, I'm bleeding.
I've got to call the police.
No, the motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me.
I've got to call the police. I've got to get you out of here. Yeah, you've got to get out of my car.
The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me.
And you're trying to kill me.
The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me.
So as you can see, Daniel is just going nuts on a TikTok live. At the very end there, he starts throwing elbows, or what I assume to be like kind of side-handed strikes at Bob Proctor, who is in the driver's seat.
Imagine having a crazy guy like this, the back of your car.
He's in a lot of mental trouble right now. You know, he's very scared, as you can see. Now, is it all warranted? Probably not. It was probably just a fucking troll. But he takes that shit out. Like, he just keeps saying, like, why can't you help me? The hotel's trying to kill me. Bang, bang, bang. I'm just gonna start hitting you now. And that's not the only time in this video he hits Bob. Don't think that's it. Like, Bob's still got more coming to him. Daniel here, like, that's the big thing. If you're not trying to help him, if you're not there to help him, then fuck you. And in this moment, he felt like Bob was not there to help him.
The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me.
I've got to get the police here to get you out of here.
The motel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me.
Whoa! He's literally striking at him.
Get out of my car.
No, you're doing it. I need help.
Get out of my car.
I need help. The motel threatened to kill me.
This is terrible.
This is your last chance to get out of my car. This is your last chance. Then I'm going to call the police.
Dear God, he is hammer fisting his own face over and over. That's
I
the cause
hate
of all
that I
that blood.
even started trying to be on this rabbit hole.
You can have your Cyrax,
I want
you can
out.
have your King Cobras, you can have your
This is
Christians.
horrible.
None of these guys have more problems than Daniel. And you wouldn't see these guys doing the shit Daniel does here. Now this isn't like, haha, let's laugh at the guy. This is like, what the fuck?
Like, this is actual mental illness. It's there's a reason why it's really, really tough to cover certain lolcows. Some of them are just absolutely fucking crazy pieces of shit. I don't feel like going further than this because we're almost at the 20-minute quota, and I don't care about this guy. If you want to see more about him, you can check out Smokey Mixie. It's a pretty good guy. Makes good content and all that shit, and you can listen to all sorts of batshit insanity. Perk 30 is the other person that I was watching as well. They have a pretty good channel. You should totally check them out. They also cover a little bit of insanity every now and then. God damn, I love that thumbnail. That thumbnail is so good. He looks like a fucking ghoul. He's like an 80-year-old man, somehow or another aged down mentally and aged up over a skull. I don't know how to describe it. He's very weird looking, like a fucking crow. Okay, that was a peek into Daniel Larson, a cow that I really would rather not cover in the future. Once again, people are still in his chat waiting for something to happen. The Baxter Bros are looking to troll some more, because who the fuck would be in this chat other than fucking trolls right now? They're literally just all trolling. Nobody's like a real individual. They're all talking. This is actually the most active I think I've ever seen his chat. It's actually kind of funny. I've never seen a night stream this active. And they're all actively chatting about all sorts of nonsense. Holy shit. It's pretty good. But yeah, he's not going to be streaming, unfortunately. DSP had to cancel because of it's nonsense. Yeah, he's almost out of likes. Dude, he's almost at 100 likes. Can he get to 100 likes so he can do the bubble blow? I bet you he won't do the bubble blow. We need to record it. If that ever hits 100 likes, we have to record it and show that he owes people a bubble blow. He's in the chat just fucking about. Well, if he's in the chat, I think he's just in the chat because his PC is on, and that's about it. But I don't think he's actually in the chat, because it's going to show me in the chat too, and I'm not technically typing away that actively. So yeah, he's going to be in bubble debt. I hate to see it, dude. Comes back, he's going to pretend it's some dumb experiment. It could be it could be the DSP. I was just only pretending to actually do this, and maybe I was doing this as a troll trap, the same way he was saying that it was a trap that he set up for whatchamacallit, the other people. Okay, another thing to go over really quick. Low tier guide. He was back on Twitch. However, currently your princess, your low tier goddess, is in another castle because he's currently temporarily unavailable due to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines or terms of service. For those of you who are wondering at the moment, he got reinstated about 3 weeks ago. I think it was either 3 weeks or about a month ago. He got partner pretty quickly because there were a lot of people watching him. He had a lot of gifted subs and shit. And he had a lot of people watching his shit. Yeah, he's on Trovo. Okay, back on Trovo. That's pretty good. Welcome into the arms of the Chinese, I guess. But he was banned, allegedly, supposedly, because he threatened his moderators that they needed to resub to remain as moderators, if I'm not mistaken. And because of that, Twitch didn't like that. You can't basically say you gotta do that to maintain a thing, because it's like selling out. It's like saying that you can't be a moderator. Well, to maintain moderator status, you have to buy in, and you can't really do that. Like, you can say, well, you need to remain subbed or else whatever you're saying, you can get banned or whatever. But saying that you have to remain subbed or else you're gonna, you know, lose your status as a moderator, right? That's not kosher. That could be construed different ways. He basically was talking about the buy-in, but like for real buy-in. Yeah, you can't pay to be a mod. Definitely can't pay to be a mod. So that's what happened with Low Tier God. So he's now rolling around in the mud in Trovo and having fun and all that shit. Don't want to talk excessively bad about Low Tier God. He might come and kill me in the night. You never know. He'll murder me in my bed. Ooh, the trolls are shaking and shitting themselves or something. I don't fucking know. Oh, I see he's in shambles right now. Don't worry, he's got a whole lot of stuff that he could be watching right now. He could be watching DSP's chat, his live chat at the moment. What else do we have to get over? Oh yeah, we can go over some Chris Chan stuff. So, it was pretty cool. A lot of people have made videos about this now. I'm trying to find the shortest video. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use Jibby. Are you serious? Am I really about to? Oh, okay, I guess I'm using Jibby. No offense to Jibby. I used to be subbed. I don't know. Kind of annoying sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. But big ups. If you want to check them out, you can check them out here. Blah, blah, blah. We're only worried about the Chris Chan sighting. But, yeah.
It has been 1 day since we knew where Chris Chan was. That's
no,
right.
Smokey's video is like 15 minutes. I just want to see this.
I don't even know what to call this
anymore. I want to see him. Is he walking around?
It was the first of the month. There was actually a period earlier in time.
I don't know.
Where
do we have video? No, this is just pictures. These are stills.
It didn't happen until the beginning of the next month. That's just kind of how paper works.
But, yeah.
Jail.
Here you go.
So even though we've known for a while that he made bond and was being released, we didn't know if he was still in holding, if maybe he was in some other sort of facility.
Could you imagine that? You're walking around and you just see this weird individual walking around and he's got the Chris Chan or the Sonic Stream medallion?
The first of these pictures
I'd be panicking.
Somebody who
but somebody was like analyzing this shit right here just to see if it was a shoot. Apparently this had movement and whatnot. They zoomed into this and they realized this was an advertisement for the new meta. So this definitely was recent, like very, very, very recent, because this would have been after he went to jail, not before.
Saw Chris
he's literally a motherfucker. You could call him a motherfucker and it would be A-okay.
This photo is actually of the Walmart security camera system. They took a picture of the computer displaying.
Somebody showed this to me on Discord and I immediately thought, oh, this is probably a Walmart, because like you got a buggy, got everything kind of condensed to the self-care. You got your little yellow stickers here, and then somebody pointed out there's a blue bar. It's like, yeah, that's probably Walmart. And then I found out it was a Walmart.
Apparently, this guy gave these pictures to his friend, and his friend then told the internet.
Yeah, it's like an SCP sighting. This dude's like the stink ape.
Obviously,
he's like
Bigfoot
or a Yeti.
We don't know if maybe these
or
were
an
taken
alien.
by the same person. We don't know if maybe the
he's got a lot
that
of blue
uploaded
going
them is
on.
the same person who took him. He just
the
wanted to
Quickville Mart,
distance
dude.
himself from it because he
Gotta
would
shop
definitely
fast.
get in trouble if Walmart knew he was putting pictures from their security system on the internet. Very shortly after these pictures were posted online, this video emerged. This is technically all the hard evidence we have. 4 photographs, 1 photograph of the security camera, and 1 video of Chris walking down the street.
Bruh.
With that
it's
said,
like, yeah, it's like literally looking at a Yeti sighting. Look at this.
The guy who took the photos and claims that he was basically following Chris around the Walmart says that Chris bought a Nintendo Switch. This would seemingly imply that either his old stuff from Barb's house was thrown away, or simply that he's not allowed to go back there and claim his items, meaning he would have to, in quotes, have to, buy another Switch. They also claim that Chris arrived on location in a large van that was driven by a woman, and that he then got out of the van, came and did his shopping, and then went back into the van. This would...
So really think about that for a second. Who knows who that mysterious woman is? But there's going to be a lot of sleuthing going on. They're going to be triangulating. They're going to be waiting for this dude's return. They're going to be out on the lookout. Ugh, man.
Seemingly imply that he is in some
Christian's mother's still alive. She's in
or something like
care
that.
Right
a situation
now
in which
by
he's not
relatives.
Entirely on his own. He's not actually
not
free
that great
to walk
though.
around in public.
Yeah, new Virginia Cryptid just dropped. Yeah.
His hand. Again, no hard evidence that's the case. Part of me is really only inclined to believe that because that's what I want the situation to be. I want him to be under the guidance.
Oh, he's
of
in a
the
group
state.
home.
Go back in my videos.
People are already
2 or
looking for the
3
group
years
home
before
itself
any
to
of this
ask about him.
nonsense
Oh
happened, and see
god.
that I said that the best
There you
end game
go.
for Chris
There's
Chan
Hermit
was a
giving 2 cents
government-run
there.
facility where there was someone taking care of him and preventing the trolls from getting to him.
There's a Gateway Homes facility 15 minutes from that Walmart. See, it's already happening. People are triangulating everything. Sooner or later, they're gonna be like already at the door, wanting to like banging to try and get a fucking interview or something. All right, what else can I go over? Feeling like I gotta go over something else. You know what? I do want to go over the reason why we're probably not gonna enjoy. I mean, he'll force himself to enjoy it because he realized, and this is to DSP that I'm talking about. He realizes that nobody is giving a shit about his views at the moment. Like, nobody's actually giving him views. And the only reason why I'm saying views is because DSP made an explicit point when he was doing, what the fuck was he doing? It was the Marathon React event, the thing that nobody gave a shit about. And I had to restream some of it. I had to because, you know, everybody was like, oh, you should listen to, you know, listen to the feeding segment and whatnot. But nobody's giving him any kind of attention on any of his videos, whether it be the DSP Gaming or the DSP Reacts or anything in between. It's probably, you know, when's the last time he posted up a short? I'm actually kind of curious. When's the last time DSP posted up a short? It's probably pretty recent, right?
And let's sell.
When was this? Description. April 23rd. So, wow, it's been over a week since he's posted up a short? It's kind of lame. Remember how he used to like brag that shorts were going to be the greatest thing on earth since sliced bread? And he can't wait to post up more shorts? What was this short? I gotta see this. How cool was this short?
Let's get this over.
What the hell? What's going on?
Is this supposed to be funny?
What the hell was that? What the hell? What is going on?
Hey, that was pretty good. Oh, he's not even staring at her. That's kind of lame. Oh, okay, there we go.
Is in a bra.
It's in a. She's in a bra.
What the is going on? I just wanted to sell some potions.
Go talk to her.
Can I sell my potions?
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
I'm a little confused, but and let's
Must have been a very uncomfortable time playing that game. I had to look at some tits. Probably not that great. Oh well, it's just DSP and his old shenanigans. But yeah, even his shorts have not been doing good in terms of views. He used to be able to brag that he was getting like fucking not millions of views, but like a lot of views and everything. But nobody cares about this shit. It barely does better than one of his average like views on a video game or whatever. But if it's not like a cat video, I mean, this is like, look at this. Look at this, man. We have really fallen off. God damn. I can't imagine having somebody like this in your shorts timeline. But these have been pretty bad. Oh yeah, he has a couple of these that are live. That's actually kind of cool. You could probably see the chat with these two. False DMC8 on Twitch again. Let's chill and wait for it to, what, reverse? Holy crap. 2 years ago. And you had Potion the dumbass over there. Holy crap. Oblivion's NPCs are a mood. They're definitely something. Okay, let's watch the time he was having trouble with a frag because apparently people cared about it. They definitely cared about it because there were 4,000 fucking views on this and it's only been 3 days. I've never seen a video pop off like that in DSP stuff since he masturbated on camera. That's literally popping off when it comes to DSP related content. Speaking of masturbating on camera, the reason why he was very, very upset yesterday, if it hasn't been aware and if you haven't heard it like a million times now, is because yesterday was the SAP anniversary, and a lot of people were making fun of him. Like a lot of people were making fun of him, and he had a short temper that day, and it was definitely reflecting. Like, actually, he was getting pissed off visibly. You know. Holy shit, how often did he fight this frog? Frog here, right? Wait, did he fight the frog for this entire stream? No way, no way. Hold up. I want to see this. When did we first fight this frog? I want to see how froggy fresh we were. So we have literally, quite literally, 30 plus minutes of this.
No!
What was that reaction? God damn. Okay, let's speed him up a little bit. I feel like we're probably gonna need to speed him up a bit.
This thing was from the first game, by the way. I totally remember it. I remember that thing, the creature.
Yeah, frag ate it, man.
Target spotted.
Do you have anything else that we need to go through? I'm not covering Chantal stuff, because Chantal stuff is just fucking cringe as hell. You know what? I should keep this as...
Playing basically in slow-mo.
I should keep this in normal speed. He dodged way too early and dodged way too early. And the reason why he's blaming the frame rate is because he sees this jump and you can see the frog like literally jittering around. But it's hard to tell if that's because of the game, because you can see that, right? Like you can see how it's kind of cut in half. That's not necessarily the game. I mean, the game has some pretty bad frame rate, but that's like the stream and recording quality. Like, look at that. Look at that. What the fuck? There's screen tear.
I'm trying to dodge, but the frame rate's terrible, and it's playing basically in slow-mo. Because you see the frame rate's really dipping bad, so I can't even dodge. Whenever I see unblockable, I can't dodge. It doesn't even work.
Tears of the Kingdom releases May 12th. I don't know if he's gonna play that. I didn't check to see whether or not he mentioned it.
The frame rate is abysmal at this point. Look, it's so choppy.
I'm actually kind of wondering whether or not there was a big improvement when this got its patch, because it got its patch like the last 48 hours.
I can't even see what's going on. Look, what the fuck am I supposed to do? The game runs like shit, dude. Oh my god. They gotta ruin the game with this performance.
I understand it's Zelda, but I also know that he's
smooth, it would be
like,
easy to play. You can't do anything.
Here's my thing with it. So this is a game that he was drumming up, right? This is a game he literally drummed up. He said it was going to be great, whatever. He's complaining about frame rate. If Tears of the Kingdom even has like remotely any issues, it's gonna be, we gotta get rid of it. He said the day after the stream on pre-stream, I understand if he said that he's going to play it. He said that he was gonna play a lot of fucking shit. He said that the same thing with fucking Redfall, and look at him now. He's already like crying, bitching, and seething about it. And he doesn't want to play it because a bunch of people rated it badly. Dude is absolutely fucking terrified of people ripping a game apart because he's not going to get good views. Imagine, if you will, because I don't recognize it as Tears of the Kingdom. I just think of like fucking Zelda 2 or whatever, Breath of the Wild 2. The point is, Tears of the Kingdom comes out, he gets it day one, plays it, he has a bad experience because either the frame rate or something that just fucking sets him off. It's not fun, it's the same repetitive shit. He's gonna do it where he's gonna fucking trash it. He has no obligation to play it, and it's gonna be a long ass fucking game. And how many other long ass fucking games does this dude have on the fucking bucket right now? He has Oblivion that's never gonna go away. It just got its fucking DLC bought. He has Elden Ring that's still hanging around. He has Final Fantasy fucking 5, which he doesn't seem to be able to complete in a timely manner. Dude, he's gonna have way too many RPGs, even if it's at 3. Even if he completes Final Fantasy, he has way too much going on. But I guarantee you, if he buys it and he just has any little bit of complaint, he's going to find a way to bitch out of it. He is actively hated on the Switch. I have the feeling that we won't make it till halfway in the game. Even if it's a great game, it doesn't fucking matter. He hates fucking Nintendo. Why didn't he play FF1? Because people voted on 5.
Right now. It's just chopping up to the point where it's unplayable.
Right, he did rage quit Skyward Sword Remastered. Now, you can make the argument, well, it was a remaster, he's already played it. But it's not like he won't rage quit shit.
The frame rate is so bad, I can't control my character.
Like, all you have to do is look at his activity the last year when it came to the Switch. He had Splatoon, where Splatoon, he barely played any of the multiplayer. Like, he played maybe 3 days of it. Didn't play any of the single player and dropped it. He had Skyward Sword Remastered. He played what, like 10 streams of it, and then he quit out of that too. You don't even have to say he rage quit Kirby Souls. The point is that he has had a negative view on most of the Nintendo games, and he's had an increased likelihood of just getting rid of it if he thinks it's just utter shit. He does not want to play, even if he says he wants to play Tears of the Kingdom, he's not going to actually want to play Tears of the Kingdom. Do you remember how much fun he had specifically with Breath of the Wild? Does anybody actually remember his playthrough of Breath of the Wild and how much he was kind of like pissing and moaning about it? About like just doing all the traversal and shit and having to collect items? He hated it. He hated it. He skipped Bayo 3. I'm telling you. I don't care if it's a new game. It's a Nintendo. It's a Nintendo fucking game. And I'm a Nintendo shill. He's gonna fucking hate it. And the thing is that I'm not even buying the new Zelda day one. I'm actually gonna be fucking waiting. Of all the games, like I'm literally buy day one fucking physical copies of a lot of obscure games. Zelda is gonna be one of these ones I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna hold. Because it's not like I don't have any faith in it, but I have reservations and I want to see the performance and people play through it before I make a decision to pull the trigger on it. No, thank you.
I can't do anything. It's unplayable.
Yeah, he skipped a lot of Nintendo
To
games.
fight this guy, it's completely unplayable.
You know Zelda is free, cough cough. You don't think I've looked down a back alley and played a Switch game under enhanced conditions? That's like saying I don't know how to. I literally have a way of playing very specific visual novels in English translated because of He's just wanting to get to this dumbass frog. It seems like all you have to do is just poke it once or twice each time. He's just kind of frantically doing it to see if he can get like 3 attacks in.
I can't dodge. It doesn't do anything.
The recovery.
Nothing happens.
This only seems to have like 4 attacks too. It's either like
it's terrible. It's
a lunge,
it's terrible.
a jump,
it doesn't react.
an attack, and like
he just kind of stands,
a mouth
do it
thing.
at a random time, like delayed, because the fucking frame rate is making the game crap out.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Moist beat this on Grandmaster mode, and DSP is having trouble here. That's just its sniff.
I don't know who the fuck reviewed this a 9 out of 10. Right now, I would probably give this game a 7. I'm serious. Like,
oh wow, guys! I don't know who gave it a 9 out of 10. I give this a 7 right now. Is a 7 even bad? Is a 7 bad? A 7 out of 10 is still pretty good. I'd still play a fucking game with 7 out of 10. Who did this, man? They give it a 9. It should be a 7. Yeah, Soma killed the frog. Oh, look at this. Yeah, but Soma's a pro. Get out of here. I don't know how well Soma plays, but we're glad. You know what? Soma is also.
Whenever it goes red.
Soma is also one of the unfortunate ones who are having difficulty with the shenanigans that were going on. But big ups to Soma Julius Cruz. he also had all of the shenanigans taken away. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Big ups and Godspeed. I don't watch his content often. I got nothing negative to say about him. It's just I don't watch his content often. But you know what? I'm glad to see that he's not going to go away just because somebody was being salty and shit. Yeah. And 7 is pretty good.
Work.
Come on. 7 is fine.
It won't dodge that attack. You try to do it and it just won't do it when you press it because the fucking frame rate is terrible. The game starts running in slow-mo.
Yeah, he does delete tolerates.
What the fuck?
I guess it's one of those situations where because I also stream and then I also do DSP content, I have like less of a proclivity to watch his if he's looking at the past, if I'm looking at the present. That's probably what it is. I'm so worried about what DSP's up to today. Like, but I'm watching past DSP today, so that's how it is. Old guard. Now I will say in terms of the old guard, there's some of the old guard which I'm like, I don't really care one way or another. Like, I don't give a shit about, well, okay, I won't say I don't give a shit about Volt Boy, but Volt Boy's editing has always been kind of meh to me compared to other people. So I've never really truly enjoyed Vault Boy.
I can't dodge it. It literally doesn't work.
That's like my only opinion that I have for Old Guard.
Hit every time
and then anybody who's part of the SOK. So but there were some videos from the SOK that was kind of funny.
Look, the dodge is,
you know, if you ignore shit. Look at this.
Oh my god!
I love that button pressing shit. Look at this.
Dodge is, look how delayed.
He's trying to show the controller off.
Oh my god! This cave is fucked up. Look, the cave is just fucked up. You can't do anything.
Patient tangent. I know what you're thinking, but that's not necessarily the case. It was actually being released. I think it. Well, no, it probably would have been today too. I wouldn't say that it was necessarily from DSP. What ended up happening, and it was shown from the email list that was given out by David Davidson, because he actually did not. He did not. Counter any of the claims when it was initially done. He didn't really have any time to do so, but the email that he received indicated that they were all dropped, and because they were all dropped, this indicates that whoever was doing it, in this case you know who, fucking Puppy Man, because they were all dropped in a big bundle, because they were all countered, and it probably triggered YouTube to say, hey, whoever's doing this, just retract all of the strikes because it's probably fraudulent. So in reality, the more likely explanation is that the account that was being used to flag all of the troll channels was like, yeah, nah, you're putting out way too many of these, and these are all getting countered, and they're all saying that it's fake, and we're looking at it, it looks kind of fake, so yeah, no, we're not. And in fact, we're retracting it. So that's why David Davidson came back. They're pretty cool, fun, and amazing.
It's completely unplayable.
It still doesn't counter what DSP did to raw DSP and DDM.
They 100%
that was
fucked the game
terrible.
Up. What happened?
This Outsider? Well, Outsider's back. You don't have to worry. Outsider's back. You can watch all of his stuff right now.
Wow.
We missed Outsider, but we're glad to have him back. Among other such nonsense. Now I can watch This Is How You Don't Play Resident Evil 4 Remake! Outsider Edition. Wait! This is a remake! No way, it's 6 hours long! Holy shit, I remember watching some of this.
If I stay in here and just block, maybe he's distracted.
Oh, I'm gonna have something to fall asleep to tonight.
Nah, I can't do anything. Whenever he does that one unblockable, I'm gonna die instantly no matter what. Because it's just not controllable. Suck a surprise, I have no idea what you're talking about. You've been spamming this in my chat for 2 days now. I think it's time to stop.
Wow, he's angry at Suck a
Second day in a row, you're
Surprise.
saying stuff about some tip like several days ago that I don't even know what you're talking about. So stop it now.
I know you're mentioning about money that was given to you or given to me days ago, but you need to knock it the fuck off. Holy shit. I'm not doing a fucking marathon. No, I gotta work tomorrow. I'm not staying up that late. You guys are out of your fucking mind. We were doing this for a DSP viewing ceremony. He still didn't boot up. I'm hoping he's gonna do a daily crap. Guys, time for the daily crap. I wasn't here, so that was it. I'll see you tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. I'm gonna see you guys on Thursday. Ah, yes, Thursday.
What the fuck's in my face?
Look, I'm panicking. He wants out of this fight.
See, I can't dodge it. Even when I try, that attack hits me no matter what I do.
Got hit with a fucking laser. Oh man, I can't dodge it. Yeah, because you had recovery frames going on, man.
What hit me?
Oh, he tipped and he wanted to count it towards the stream. That's kind of funny.
You notice it's hit me every time, right? I literally
He needs to stop doing that. If he gets a tip during the time in which is appropriate, he needs to call it out and count it right there and then. He needs to stop doing this dumb shit.
Fucking idiot. Being a moron.
Yeah, get out of here, Dex.
Terribly, Mark. The game at this point is running it's like unplayable. It's completely unplayable.
And you can see him just rushing over and over. He doesn't want to deal with the droids up top. None of it. He just wants this shit over with.
Nothing I can do there. Nothing at all.
Attack only twice.
It's unplayable. I'm not gonna. I guess I can't beat him. You
can't beat him, guys. Impossible.
Whenever you press dodge, it does nothing. It's completely lagged up and fucked up. It's
lagged
true because that's the
up
first mini boss in the first game. I remember he's in a cave, and he's hard at first, but you should be able to beat him. Essentially, the game's saying because the game's fucked up, you can't fight him.
The game is saying we're fucked up, so you can't fight us.
Unbeatable mini boss.
Come back next time. He literally could have just leveled up and came back next time. This is optional. But because he has to do, I wonder if like a guide told him like there was a cool ass item or something. Like, yeah, I gotta do this. Like you could just go on right there. You just proceed to the game.
Don't come down because it's a trap. It's a trap to fight that Ogdo guy. That's also why you can't grab the item. At the Gamer, so I'm playing on PS5, no issues. I played the first one on Xbox, it ran horrible, not the best idea. I don't know how you're having no issues. Like literally everyone is having issues with this game. Every version there's mass complaints.
Dude, that's literally the cope right there. Because he convinced himself that everything should be on his new fucking Xbox, his new sex box, the thing that gives him the most pleasure.
So
and he's convinced himself that, yeah, man, I need to have it. I need to have it, and you're having a problem. I don't see what's going on. You're actually cheating.
Here, I would be able to go down to this other area we haven't been to before. See that?
He can't believe his chat. He can't believe anything. If they tell him anything to the contrary, they must be lying.
I don't know what's down there.
I don't know what's going on. No one is having an issue on PC. Frame drop is not rampant, causing him this baby, this much baby crying. I don't know why I was about to say baby rage. This is basically his baby rage. Oh, wow, he actually proceeded forward. No way. This guy's going off the reservation. Yeah, he went off the reservation, then he went back to the frog guy.
I got hit. I can't tell what's going on. Look how bad it is. Are you shitting me? This is supposed to be playable?
This seems fine. Like, it has so many tells that it's doing an attack.
God, he shot my ass.
And, like, he can easily just poke it and run. Yeah, like, it has to tell every time it glows. I don't know how he's doing this. Like, move.
I jumped, he hit me anyway. Dude, this is terrible.
And all he's doing is back dodging, too. He's not even side dodging. It's just all back dodges.
I feel like I ruined my night.
Ruined my night, man. Fucking hate it. Night's awful. This would proceed for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes on end, and then eventually we get to here where he's doing better, but you know, he's not winning. He's not patient. This guy is not a patient man, but he'll beat it like first try when he comes back. And then who's gonna be laughing then? The trolls. even though everybody would have already beaten this game by then, and nobody's gonna want to watch it. Well, actually, no, there are gonna be people who are gonna want to watch this because they're gonna hope that he's gonna do bad, but he'll do well enough, like just well enough, where the game slowly proceeds, and then this shit can like stay around for the next 3 weeks, and he'll complain, well, I have too many RPGs, I can't play everything. Oblivion's gonna have to go on hiatus, and then that thing's gonna be finished in the summer at this rate.
How did I just get hit? I don't
Could you
even know.
imagine? We're gonna have like a whole year worth of Oblivion playthrough. That's like the inevitability. Look at him going ham. He's trying to get as much damage in as possible. He's got one healing left. He was doing pretty good, but you can tell like he's getting way too flustered. He's getting too impatient. Like all those strikes didn't need to happen. The moment you missed one, just back away. I wonder if he's gonna complain about the camera. It's on his ass. Yeah, toss your lightsaber. Look, he's almost got him. It's almost got him.
Nearly impossible, dude.
Nearly impossible. He's got him. He's basically dead. Just hit him twice, back away. Hit him twice, back away. Never mind.
Why would I want to continue to play this piece of dog shit? Fuck this game.
Fuck this game, man. Fuck it.
It's such a
Holy
bad
shit,
game.
that was the last death. So he actually recorded all this. Holy crap.
It's such a bad game. It runs so badly. I don't want to play. Like
So bad.
earlier today, the first hour and a half, the intro was slow, and I was disappointed at it. Then we got to this world, what, Kobok or whatever, Kobo, and I was having a good time with it. I was like, oh, the first hour and a half, the frame rate was good, and it was playable, and it was the
First hour and a half.
was
The
fun.
frame rate was
this
good.
Entire 2-hour stream I
I
just
think
did
you almost
tonight,
called it flame
the
rate.
frame
I call it flame
was
rate.
bad the entire time, and the game's unplayable. So I don't want to play it anymore. If they patch it,
I
and
don't
fix
want to
it,
play
then I'll
you
play it again.
anymore.
But I'm not going to waste any more
Controller
time on this.
down,
It's a piece of
glasses
shit.
off.
They fucked the
We
game up
hate
so
it.
bad, I refuse to play it
Negativity
until
is
they fix it.
flowing.
So
No.
if you guys let me know when they patch it, great.
Let me know,
I'm not
guys.
wasting my time on it anymore.
I don't want to play this anymore.
I'm not wasting any more time
Woody
on
is
this piece of shit
boring.
game.
I want
It
Buzz
sucks. It
Lightyear
runs
now.
like crap. It's completely unacceptable.
Oh wait, Buzz
that they
Lightyear's
would
pretty
sell a
crap?
game like
Oh shit,
this.
I don't even know what I
Right?
want
Multiple
anymore.
formats too. It's not just one format. It's not just Xbox. PC apparently has it even worse than me. PC players are saying it's completely unplayable.
And there's the cope. The cope that he needs to always be right, and he picked the correct horse to back instead of the incorrect horse. Where he's like, he swears to God, guys, the PC is unplayable. Nobody can play on the PC at all, ever. It's actually the worst version. He really hates the PC so much. He wants to convince you that there's no, there's no way in which, the PC could possibly be better, even though it's basically better. I thought console was superior to PC. What happened to that? Yeah, DSP likes to push the whole consoles are superior kind of thing, which is really odd if you think about it for a second. For an Xbox and a PS5, it's almost a race to see who is going to be the first PC. Because the way they even touted the Xbox, they wanted you to have the ability to interchange parts and shit, similar to a PC. The whole thing with a PS5 and a fucking Xbox is they are standardized parts. You could do some slight modifications, but they're standardized parts. That's the whole point of a console. It's readily available and you can access it, but let's be real and honest for a second. They're all in the race to eventually become a PC. I'm not saying that Nintendo is doing better by going outside the box and doing the handheld shit and whatnot, but I mean, they are technically doing something a little different, and DSP complains about them constantly. He really wants just Nintendo to be like Xbox, and then it would just be a three-way tie to see which is your preference, I guess. But if you, if you really wanted it, you could just have a PC. He had 100 likes. Hey, look at that. He hit 100 likes. The stream that never happened had 100 likes. Big ups the engagement. He is not even in the correct category. He's in Final Fantasy V. That's actually the wrong category to be in. He needs to be in the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 collection. Actually a stupid category to be in, but that's semantics, I suppose. So I guess he owes people bubble blows at 100 likes. Hopefully he'll come on stream tomorrow, not tomorrow, but on Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday. He'll come and stream on Thursday, and he'll just give a celebratory bubble blow. The first thing that you see.
I'm just not wasting my time on it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a complete, unfinished, unpolished piece of shit joke. And
unfinished, unpiece?
Unfinished, unpolished piece of shit.
Oh, he's saying unpolished. Okay, I thought he said unpiece. I was like, what is an unpiece?
Joke. And
like the One Piece?
Respawn and EA should both be fucking completely embarrassed with themselves at the piece of junk that they put out today.
I wonder if DSP was embarrassed for jacking off.
Was so much
I think he was.
The previous game was
He put out that one video where he jacked off. He was probably pretty embarrassed.
Crap.
Characterizes Nintendo all the time. They've said that they don't compete on hardware specs with Sony.
I'm trying to do that on Grandmaster. Yeah.
Well, he mischaracterized it. Sorry.
Like I said,
they don't compete with Sony and Microsoft on
drops.
specs.
There's an insane amount of lag. Like the
they
lag.
compete on first-party games, and he relays that they don't have competition. Yeah, I mean they don't.
Don't work either. It's like, why the fuck do I want to play that? I could literally play games from 2, 3, 4 years ago that run better than this. I mean, I just played a bunch of games. I'm playing Elden Ring, my second run. I played Wolong, and as much as I didn't like Wolong Fallen Dynasty, that game worked. The response, it worked. The controls responded.
Dude, that's some horse shit bullcockery that he's fucking spewing out of his mouth. If I remember correctly, he was hating on Wolong because he was having trouble with the dodges and shit. Oh, I wasn't having any problems with that. What the fuck? This dude is high on his own fucking farts.
Right?
Right?
This is shit.
He was complaining about the performance for Wolong. He held it hostage. He didn't enjoy the game. He refused to play the game until he got paid.
You guys let me know if and when they patch it and fix it.
Let me know when it gets fucking
I'll play it
patched.
again, but I'm not gonna play it no more. I'm serious. I'm not wasting my time on it. There's other better things I can do right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time either.
Until they fix it.
Fix your game. Fix your game, Sean. Fix your game.
My money back. If I got it on Steam, I could have got it back, but I can't. It's not, you know.
On
nothing
Steam?
I can do. I'm just stuck.
Nothing I can
with
do,
a broken
dude.
ass fucking game that doesn't work. What a bunch of assholes.
Maybe you should have thought about it before buying it day one.
Well, sorry
That's
guys.
why we go to
what
DSP.
A disappointing day. And I was gonna play this tomorrow night as well. Not anymore. I did tomorrow night. I'm doing some Elden Ring. Fuck that. I'll play a game that works and I'm having fun with. I'm not gonna waste time with a broken mess. What a bunch of idiots and assholes and basically cheaters.
Thieves.
You know, they're robbing people right now. What a bunch of idiots and assholes and basically cheaters. You know, they're robbing people.
Cheaters.
Right now. Robbing people of an unfinished game.
And imagine robbing
like
people.
That? Really?
Couldn't be
Why
me.
fucking release it like that? Just don't release it. Fix it.
Fix your game, Sean.
That's so sad because the original one was.
Look at your game, Sean.
You know? All right. That's it. When they fix it, I'll probably come back to it because I'm stuck with it. I own it. You know, I'm not going to throw away $70. But at the same time, there's absolutely no way that I'm fucking playing this again like this.
Dude, he threw away 70. Well, he threw away $60 when he did the remaster for Skyward Sword. And he threw away $60 for Splatoon. He's completely okay with throwing away money for a game he doesn't like, if he doesn't like it. I don't know why we're pretending about this.
You know, until it's smooth 60.
He did this for Dying Light 2. Well, wait, no. Dying Light 2, or Dying Light as well. Dying Light as well probably also had the same thing. It was like Game Pass. Probably. I don't know. Look at how many comments he got. Holy shit. I've never seen DSP with this many comments. I'm used to seeing like basically nothing. This is usually a ghost town. Oh, wow. This is like popping off. It's maybe his best video of the year at this rate. Which would be kind of sad. It's just DSP's rage quit video as being one of his best videos of the year. How did he do for the daily wrap? This was the post jack-off wrap, right? Yeah. This is May 1st post jack-off. Important Elden Ring Oblivion fun. Wait, what? Important Elden Ring and Oblivion fun, but big schedule change tomorrow. All right, this is what started all of this. So what did he say in this? I didn't hear this. I had no idea what the hell happened with here. So let's analyze this and let's do it.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily.
Oh yeah, Splatoon was gifted. How do you always forget? Because he played it so little. I don't remember that he got gifted Splatoon. He got gifted a lot of games that he doesn't play them. Let's be fair and honest for a second. It still doesn't matter though. He still fucking got rid of it.
Daily wrap for what was Monday, the 1st of May, 2023. As you can see, We had a brand new setup today for the new month, changing around the background yet again. People seem to like the background this time around, which is good. Last month, it was kind of a mixed result because we had that huge Super Mario Brothers 3 painting.
And we have a huge Super Mario Bros. Painting right there. How is it mixed bag? All he did was, oh my God, this is going to be so stupid. He's just going to rotate these in and out and he's going to be like, yeah, I'm changing it up. I don't really understand his mixed bag.
The lamp was kind of up there, and it's a little better this month, I think, a little bit more adjusted, although it is kind of dark. A lot of people were saying, oh, it's a lot of darkness.
As someone who had to deal with somebody who had jaundice in his late stages, not quite. He looks very, very sickly, but I don't think it's quite the level of jaundice. At least not in this particular light. Maybe in a different light he has it. I've seen what jaundice looks like, and that looks rough.
Darkness in your background here. So this video is going to be a little different than the usual daily wrap. We're going to talk about everything that happened today.
Yeah, jaundice shows in the eyes.
And then I'm going to tell you about tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be a little different than I had expected. Okay, let's talk. So first of all, today on the Little One podcast, we had
you know what? I have a little tiny Theo theory, a miniature Theo theory, if you will. But I guarantee you, he was actually probably more pissed about what was going on, and he probably knew about this at the beginning of the day. This was not a last minute thing. He knew about this at the start of the day, which was the behind the scenes shit that he was pissed off about, and he couldn't tell anybody about it, and it was exacerbated with the happy Fapiversary. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's preggers, but he definitely knew what was going on. I don't know if it's taxes time either.
a lot to discuss, including
yeah, exactly. The behind the scenes, lots of stuff I can't tell you.
Although in reality it came out tonight, which I didn't even know. I thought it came out tomorrow, but apparently it released early in certain time zones, and people were actually able to play it. And basically some of the footage leaked of it before it was available to play, and a lot of people were like, ooh, does not look good. We had a few other stories as well, gaming news stories and things like that.
I talked about Theory is tax related. That would be pretty
Jedi
funny,
Survivor
true.
is getting a patch tomorrow, and therefore I announced that I would play it this coming Thursday for
May
the 4th to be with you. So
here's my feelings on it being tax related. If it was tax related, I feel like he would be in way more of a panic, especially if he was getting audited. And that would show immediately the moment he didn't get tiers 2. I don't think it was to that degree. If I even remember like peeking in on one of his streams last night, I can't remember how the hell he was doing, because I don't think he wore a hat. He wore a hat on the day stream, but not on the night stream. I don't think if it's tax related, it can't be auditing. It could be something minor. Like he probably owes more than he really should. But even then, he still would have been panicking and would have been asking for more money. In fact, this dude has been absolutely, I wouldn't say transparent, but he's very quick to use taxes as an excuse to get more money, because nobody can ever call him out on it. They're always going to be like, oh yeah, it's back taxes and all this shit, right? Like, if it's taxes, it's going to surprise the hell out of me, because he's not giving the signals for taxes, if that makes sense. But yeah, he would be using it instantly for an excuse if it was taxes.
It's Star Wars Day. Why not try Star Wars Jedi Survivor again?
If his mom and dad were sick, that's possible too. But we probably would get some inkling of it too.
We'll find out on Thursday. Sadly, today was a day of a lot of assholes trying to bully me and harass me. I did my best to try to just brush it off, but the thing was, there's other things going on in my life behind the scenes right now that you guys are not aware of, because I haven't told you, and I'm not going to tell you. It's personal stuff, and it's affecting things in a really negative way. And I came to the podcast this morning explaining to you guys, I might be in a bad mood today. I might be grumpy. I might just be like sad or kind of exhausted because of all the stress in my life right now.
And it had to be repaired the next day.
I'm going to do my best to put out entertaining streams for you guys regardless.
I don't think it's
general
related now.
And then these assholes decide that this is the day that they want to come and try to basically ruin everything and come and troll me and act like scumbags.
Dude, how the fuck are people gonna ruin stuff? Hey, DSP, happy May 1st. How does it feel yanking the hog live on stream 7 years ago? Like, is that gonna really kill him? No, it's not. he accepted it. He wanted to embrace the meme and everything. He even wanted to have an emote dedicated to him, you know, cranking his, you know, little pork sausage. But now this is making him in a bad mood. I don't know. I think it specifically has to do with the Review Tech. Because when Review Tech made that stupid ass post and said he was doing a stream looking back on the situation and everything, because Review Tech was one of the people that like put out a hit video the day after he did it. And he was really, really upset about that, among other such nonsense. I guarantee you he was probably more pissed off at Rich because he wanted Rich to come into the fold and accept Piggy for who he was. And when that didn't happen, you know, all things broke loose. Telling you it's the hysterectomies? What? That a beast woman coincidentally wound up with? I'd love to see that. I'd love to see if that was the case. Looks like he was hitting the jaw. Piece of Peace said he was rubbing his jaw and teeth all night. If he was hitting the... Man, that would be weird. So he gets hit in the jaw and then he just sits around for an entire day? It could be possible that Kat's sick, but Kat's been supposedly coming home from work. So she's actively working. Who's in a shit mood during the marathon too? Yeah, maybe this extends further back and he's known about it and he was trying to avoid the consequences of whatever it was and he couldn't avoid it.
So I did kind of go off on a couple of these people, particularly Rich from Review Tech USA, who has literally been nasty to me for years and years and years. I've now personally asked him to leave me alone. He refuses. He's basically a really bad human.
Bad human.
And he decided that today he would mobilize his force to try to harass me. And, you know, I did my best. And I apologize if you're watching the footage from today of anything I did. And, you know, I was basically getting pissy with the chat because some people were trolling really bad or whatever. I really tried my best. And it really kind of came through tonight on the late stream. We'll talk about that. So, first stream today, after the Level 1 podcast, was Elden Ring. And I would say this was a really good Elden Ring stream, especially for the content we did. So we had been Radon last
all
time.
Day
so today we did some NPC quest
stream.
lines, including finishing up Sellen's quest line, which earned me some really cool armor that I'm now wearing a different like, you know, outfit set for my magic class.
Whoa, he has a new vest.
And we ended up doing some of the new side content. So we did all of the Nokron Underground City, although I didn't need to do all of it because a lot of the stuff that's in there,
ironically, RTU's most popular videos are when he doesn't show his
all the
face.
major stuff
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny.
You know,
He
took on some
shouldn't.
bosses and
He
fun
should
stuff.
remain faceless
and
and just talk about
we went back and we
news articles and
unlocked,
tech.
Deep Root.
And people would be like,
Depths.
"Yeah, okay,
And
that's
then we
pretty
actually
good."
went back
Instead
and
of
we
showing
unlocked
off his
the other,
cucumbers.
so we finished. We advanced Ronnie's quest line.
Some
and
people get
unlocked
turned off. Normies
Noxtella.
get turned
so
off
now we have
from that.
options. Basically, by the end of today's stream,
I
I've
don't
done a
think he
ton.
cares,
I
though.
killed tons of bosses that were a pain my first run in the game, and they weren't much of a pain this time around because of my magic run. Tons of advancement. I mean, this
Oh yeah,
playthrough at
fucking
this point,
RTU is a
we're around 30
low
hours
too.
in, but we're
I don't
probably about
pretend
no
that
exaggeration,
RTU.
70 hours.
I don't pretend to like RTU. I really just couldn't give a shit about RTU. He's kind of a weird individual as well. And when it comes to DSP nonsense, the way I see it is, if somebody's fucking with DSP, like RTU, I'm not going to suddenly like RTU, but I am going to say that big ups for somehow they're getting under the skin. It's the same way with Keemstar. I don't really give a shit about Keemstar that much. I've never really cared for him as a content creator. Never really liked Drama Alert. It's like whatever for me. I don't know. He said some funny stuff back in the day, and he does pretty silly stuff nowadays. Some people may or may not like the idea that he's propelling lol cows into giving them financial aid for humiliating themselves on stage and whatnot. The way I see it is that he's feeding the trolls by giving them stuff to laugh at. And you know what? If it gets under DSP's skin, if Keemstar even exists and breathes, sure, why not? You know what? Perfect. I love it.
Of
let them
progress for
fight.
my first run. I really feel like we're that far in at this point because we've done so well in the run with the magic. People were very, very nice and supportive on the stream. Anyone who was here for the gameplay was very good, and thank you so much to anyone who made that stream pleasant because I really needed that today. And of course, to hell with the people who just wanted to ruin my life today because they're particular scumbag. You know, kick people when they're down. That's how they are. You can really tell those are the people you should be.
Did these people go out and like pull down your pants and film your penis being masturbated? No, they didn't. DSP, you actively chose to go into your room while the camera was on, while you had a stream going, and cranked it and didn't wash up afterwards, and now you're crying foul because people make fun of you for it. Get over it. It happened. It was 7 years ago. Because it gets under your skin, people are going to keep doing it. In fact, I'm going to do it even more. I should put your O face everywhere now, just to piss you off. Whenever I can, I should just have DSP's O face. Whatever.
Following on the internet when they kick people when they're down, right? So that was the first stream. Latest stream tonight was Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. And sadly, when I started that stream, I was in a worse mindset than I was at the first stream. I was feeling really tired, exhausted, and just shitty. So I started the stream and I was actually like starting to nod off and not feeling good. And people noticed it and said, "Are you all right?" I was like,
people noticed
I'm just not feeling good. I didn't have another
off.
coffee, so I ended up having 2 coffees tonight instead
Whoa,
of my usual 1.
2 coffees. That's pretty wild, man. I've never heard of anybody drink 2 coffees before. Slow down there, mister. You could get into a car crash or an ambulance wreck or something. I don't fucking know. 2 fucking coffees.
Whoa. That kind of did the trick. It kind of reinvigorated me.
God.
Got me back on track for what I was
What
doing.
a champ.
And we ended up doing 2
Taking
hours
that caffeine
of
like a
DLC.
1-2 punch.
We ended up doing, I think, at least 2 of the side quest lines.
Your
Let me
mom's
tell you,
gonna
this DLC is dark. Like, first guy I talked to, "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. Can you kill me?" What? This isn't a video game? Yeah, this was a plot line in the game. I was like, dude, this game's from like 2006 and this is what they put in it?
Huh? You mean somebody was suicidal in a game? Huh? What? Anyway.
So we ended up doing a bunch of stuff. We ended up doing a couple dungeons. Good, fun conversation, chilling.
Flip that? Wait.
So we ended up doing games from like 2006 and this is what they put. This isn't a video. "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. Can you kill me?"
Oh, that is a good clip. Oh, that is a good clip. Wait a minute. Hold up. That's a pretty good clip.
Like, first guy I talked to, "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. Can you kill me?" Like, first guy I talked to, "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. Can you kill me?" "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. Can you kill me?" "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. Can you kill me?"
That's going to be a very nice sound bite that I can use. Thank you. Very nice. Another one to add to my collection.
What? This isn't a video game? Yeah, this was a plot line in the game. I was like, "Oh, I don't want to live anymore. And this is Can you kill me?" So we ended up
he
doing
said it, not me. Don't look at me.
Dungeons. Good, fun conversation, chilling. And people even were very supportive of that stream too. I really appreciate that.
Were they supportive? I don't remember him getting a lot of support. I was like half asleep when the stream was happening. That's why I got told that I had to do this stream.
Alrighty.
Pretty upbeat. It's pretty good. Look at that. He had $56. And he remembered to wear his glasses. Hey, big ups. Hey, he did a full screen something. What do you do?
To say the least.
You do some bubble
People want the
blows?
bubbles. I guess we hit 100 likes here at the very end of the
I
stream.
guess we hit 100 likes at the end.
very tail.
Wait, people were supportive. There's one dude who gave him $40. Mr. Woe Long gave him $40. What the fuck?
End of the stream. All right.
It was like one dude. A lame way of doing fucking full screen bubbles. Look at this.
That's a lot of bubbles. How about that? That was a good amount, huh?
Does he look like he's depressed? I mean, he looks like he's slightly
Hope you guys
annoyed.
enjoy it. All right. Well, I'd like to say
He didn't really look like he was that down. He was kind of lying to us.
so. By the end of the night, we had a good streaming day. We really did today. We
You're
had a
sleepy,
really
dude.
good streaming day, which I'm happy about. I'm happy that we had a good
Healthy
streaming
amount
day
of bubbles.
and that the content
Very
was good. And I'm
healthy.
going to upload all that obviously in just a moment, the Oblivion gameplay and everything. But now we got to talk about tomorrow. All right. So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
My schedule for tomorrow was supposed to be as follows: Level 1 podcast, trying out Redfall for a stream, because Redfall has now come out officially where I live, and we were going to do it tomorrow as the main stream.
I live.
3 hours. And if
Dude, if it came out officially, it came out officially for where everybody lives, presumably. Or at least in America. Because that's how it usually works. It's not like, you can't play it if you're on the East Coast, but you can play it on the... No, you can't play it on the West Coast, but you can play it on the East Coast. It's not like one of those situations. They usually sync it up to one time, and then that's when you can play it. What a dumb statement.
don't like it, no risk, because guess what? It's a Game Pass game.
Game Pass.
And so no big deal.
Oh,
but if I like
course.
it, maybe we'll put it into the rotation as a game. But it would be interesting to try it
So
out
it's Game
and play it,
Pass.
see
Who the
what
fuck
happens,
cares?
right?
You should play it anyway.
Well, basically, people are playing it tonight and saying one of two things. Either it's okay, but not great, or it's absolutely god-awful. All right?
Star Wars
People were
theme
saying it's okay, but not
1992.
great,
No,
but
I'm
people
not gonna
playing it
fucking do a
with the team.
92
They're
story.
going
I'm not
online
prepped
to
for
team up
that.
with their buddies, playing it for a few hours. Like, yeah, it's okay as a drop-in, drop-out kind of co-op shooter with, you know, you're fighting vampires instead of zombies, like a lot of the other ones, you know what I mean? And there's been other games like this. So some people are saying it's all right. And some people who are trying to play it solo are like, this game is terrible. It's boring. It's generic. It doesn't try to break the mold in any way. It plays it safe by the numbers. It's just not anything worth playing. It feels like other games you've played. That's sad. And then there's apparently performance issues, rooms that are completely empty. It's like they didn't even try, they didn't finish or whatever. Who knows? Remember, the game only runs at 30 frames per second regardless. So
if only I had like a cool voice changer to be Vader.
after hearing that, a lot of
I
people
could
came on
pretend
the
that,
night stream to tell me,
you
that,
know,
yeah, this
Perry
game
was
is
Vader.
not good. Some people were actually begging
And then he
me,
had
I'm
to
not
suck
shitting you,
off
begging me to not
the
stream the
Emperor
game tomorrow and do something else in its place. Now, I already said,
like,
well, we're doing Star Wars on Thursday.
I had
Maybe we'll just do
to.
another Elden Ring
I
stream.
saw an ad in the penny saver.
But now I gotta tell you the news. So basically,
do one of those
during the late stream.
That'd be
I got
pretty
some
cool.
news, and
That'd be
I
pretty
cannot
sweet.
stream tomorrow's daytime stream, normal stream, like the Level 1 podcast.
I had to drive my
my
Star Destroyer
doing that.
over
Something
to the Emperor's
There's
place.
nothing I really have control over. It's something personal
Because I
going
was
on.
messing with,
and I
I don't
cannot
know,
stream tomorrow's
some
early
princess
stream.
or something.
So
I
that
don't
means
fucking know.
nothing at all. No podcast and no gameplay at all. I guess it kind
Princess
of works out
Leia
that
claimed
Redfall
I was trying to
sucks,
kiss her.
because I don't think there's going to be too many people sad that I'm not playing Redfall, but I do think there will be people who will be sad that I'm not playing a major stream on Tuesday, like I was supposed to and was scheduled to. It sucks, but it's just life. There's nothing I can do. Sorry, I'm not going to tell you why.
Yeah,
It's really no one's
Randy
business. It
saying,
has
"Do it,
absolutely
Darth
nothing
Vader."
whatsoever to do with my streams or my business. It's personal. Okay? I do hope to do a late stream.
Oh, that would be great.
Tuesday night. Now, what it'll be, I mean, I'd like to play what I wanted to play, Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. So, I will let you guys know during the course of the day how things are going.
Was this all planned? I
and
feel like
if everything
it was
is fine,
planned.
then I'll tell you,
At
hey
least
guys,
a
I'll be
day
here
ahead of
tonight,
time.
6:45 p.m.
So-
and what I'll do is I'll post up both on my
Maybe thinking about it a little bit more, I think he didn't want this to happen, and he probably was pissed off that he was going to lose money. This may have been related to his wife, but he probably doesn't want to give it away too much. And he was hoping to avoid having to, you know, take her somewhere for an appointment or whatever. I feel like this could be it. So, because he's really mad at really petty shit and everything. And him missing a day of work just for an appointment or whatever probably could be it. It's possible it could be it. And then you'll never hear anything ever again out of it. Like this whole story will go away the moment he gets back. And he does that, well guys, you know, I didn't stream for 2 days, and he'll talk about how he needs more money now more than ever because he didn't stream for 2 days. And he'll probably be pissed because he took an extra day off, thing that he says he can't do but he had to do. I don't know. It's very weird speculating about this because it's so hard to tell whether or not this dude is, you know, coming up with some kind of weird fabrication.
Twitter at They Call Me DSP.
Yeah, maybe the two big bills
I'll
will
also
come
post
up.
on the community
The
tab
two big
here,
bills always come
so
up
you
around
know
the first
exactly
of the
what's
month.
going on with the second stream. But I apologize. As much as I would like to be here, there's absolutely no way I can be here for a daytime stream tomorrow. And I'm going to also update my schedule that I'm going to post on Twitter tonight so everyone knows.
He's being vague on purpose. I mean, he's
and
always
sorry,
vague.
I can't tell you more. You know, sadly,
He doesn't even
I
have
just
to
can't
tell
share
us.
details anymore with
Like,
anyone on the internet because
He could have just said, guys, I need an extra day off. We got some stuff that we got to take care of. And if he had just said it like that, instead of like doing this, because he's doing this for sympathy, have no doubt that this is all for some kind of weird specific sympathy. But if he had just said, guys, I'm going to need an extra day off. Something came up. It's an emergency. Like, nobody would have gave a shit. They would have been like, okay, well, I wonder what it would have been, but they would have left it at that. But because he has to be this weird and this specific and this non-specific and vague and stupid and ridiculous, people all have to come up with like miniature theories about whatever the fuck's going on. And he does it on purpose because he wants the fucking buildup. He wants the hype. He wants people to give a shit. Guarantee it was like the lamest, most ridiculous shit. And the worst part is I'm gonna fall for it. I'm gonna probably boot up on fucking Thursday and I'm gonna listen to this garbage on the fucking podcast. I'm gonna pretend I care and I'm not even gonna care. This is so lame. This legit is fucking lame.
Because of people online who like to bully people because they can get away with it online, there's such a mob mentality of hate against me that any personal information I put on this internet is used to harass, to bully, to threaten, to do really awful things. So I would love to tell you exactly what's going on, and I just feel like it's not safe to do it, and I'm not going to. And I'm sorry. So asking me isn't going to help.
Blame the
All I
trolls.
ask right now is for your understanding.
I saw a weird frame there. Hold up.
And I'm sorry. So asking me isn't going to help. All I ask right
Maybe
now
it was just
is
my
for your
eyes.
understanding that I can't be here tomorrow on the main
there
stream
was
as
a good
much as I
frame there.
want to be. And by the way, no, this does not change my day off on Wednesday. My day off on Wednesday is still in place. I still need to do the things that I do on Wednesday, like grocery shopping and pet supply shopping and possibly ordering a meal that I can have with my wife that we didn't cook this week and things. You know what I mean? All that's still happening on Wednesday. I can't move my day off or
Can't
anything
ever
like that.
change
It's not like
anything.
that. You know, I'll be busy. I don't want
I'll
to be
be
busy. I'll
busy,
be busy.
dude.
That's why I can't stream tomorrow. You understand? So there you go. Sorry. Today was a great day.
There you go. Sorry.
Understand? So there you go. Sorry.
Wow. There you go. Sorry. Looks very quickly over towards the door.
Today
Looks down at the penis.
it was a great day. Thank you to everyone who made it a great day and anyone who supported the streams today. That's really good because tomorrow, at most, I can only stream one shorter stream at night anyway, which is going to hurt, obviously. So it's good
Obviously.
to know that today was a supportive day, and I really appreciate that.
It really wasn't that supportive. I mean, he did get support in the form of $150, but in the grand scheme of things, this dude needs like a constant cash infusion, like hourly. I don't think it would have really helped him, but big up's $150.
All right, tomorrow, I'll try to keep you guys in the know about a late
I'll
stream
keep-
during the day.
I'll let
and
you know.
if and when.
I'll keep you
and
in the
if I
know.
am going to be here. It'll be Final
Yeah,
Fantasy. like I
I'll
wanted to
keep
do.
you in the know, dude.
Wednesday will be my day off, but then Thursday we'll come back full strength with the Level 1 podcast, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and more Oblivion.
Guys, I'll keep you in
Sound
the
good?
know.
I hope
I
so.
won't have you just
Guys,
waiting
thank you so
around.
very much.
100
Sorry for
fuckers are
the
still waiting
monkey
around.
wrench and the last minute change.
I'm not gonna let you just hang around and do nothing, guys.
Life happens.
I'll let you know.
And thank you for understanding.
And
please have a good evening.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
You
what's
did a
going
good
on
job
tomorrow
letting
during the
people
day.
know. You
Sound
should have
good?
canceled that
Thank you,
stream.
everyone. Please have a good night. See you all tomorrow.
He can do it with a fucking phone app. That's possible. He just refuses to do that. What an ass. What an actual ass. I don't think he's gonna do a daily rap. There's gonna be nothing for him to rap. I think I'm just waiting for all of these people to go away, but it's so surprising. They're all like swimming around and still doing shit. They're all hoping and praying. They're talking amongst each other. Like the Clydes. He doesn't understand that Clyde is also another fucking troll name as well. If you're Baxter, if you're Clyde, if you're any of that, you're all like all culpable trolls and all that nonsense. Yeah, someone who's struggling doesn't eat out. Yeah, absolutely. It's wild how people can pretend and they can justify that giving money to this dude is going to help him out. Well, I'm suffering. Bro is not suffering. He hasn't suffered a goddamn day in his life. Not in the last 10 years. I think the most of this dude has ever suffered was when he got caught masturbating. That's the only time he suffered. And he suffered because of his own fucking actions. He chose to do it. He said, oh man, it was my depression or whatever. But dude, the dude actively chose to beat off before a stream. Like, you're gonna do that shit, just do it after stream. Do something else, man. You got other bedrooms, you got bathrooms, bro. He has like 3 bathrooms, he has multiple bedrooms. He can go somewhere else. He literally could go somewhere else and beat off. Man, why is his room this dedicated beat off room? He can just take his phone and go into the garage and beat off there. Just beat off into like a fucking bucket or something. God damn. This dude is a fucking wily ass motherfucker. He pretends that this is like the best thing that he can do. Bro, I was depressed. I was feeling depressed. Depressed about what? We're depressed about fucking Leanna not loving us anymore. She didn't love you for years, according to him, according to his own testimony. Exactly. Why did he have to do it in that room? of all the rooms to do it in, the one that has a camera, bro, you're not going to be seeing me long stroking. I just don't want to have the possibility of long stroking anywhere on camera. And I double check everything, bro. I close down everything. Come on. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's a super freak, 100%. Got off jacking and off in front of the stream. Maybe. That's a sanctuary. Where did the load go? I don't even think the question should be even where did the load go? How come you didn't wash your hands? Bro could have at least just went to the bathroom. I would have gave him an ounce of respect if he at least went to the bathroom. The motherfucker came on, used his hands to just touch his controller. The same controller that he's going to be touching later in the future. The same one that he uses to like rub his hair, to pick his nose, to pick his ears, to scratch his beard, to pick his teeth. Yeah, he touches that same controller that touched his penis. Because he has no fucking way of cleaning anything off. You think he cleans off his controllers? Fuck no. That shit is built up with all sorts of gunk. He basically sticks his own dick into his mouth through like the Kevin Bacon like properties of 20 degrees of separation between his penis and his mouth. So I want you to really think about it. The next time he's picking at his fucking teeth, just remember this dude didn't clean up after himself after he jacked off. So he's basically putting his penis in his mouth. I want you to really, really think about it the next time he picks his teeth. The Kevin Bacon properties. Yeah, the transitive properties. No, I'm not going to stop, Pun. You need to hear this. You need to really think about it. Look, as long as you wash your hands, I'm not going to, say that you're putting your penis in your mouth, but I mean, DSP actively beat off and then he just touched the fucking controller and he was like, yeah, man, that's pretty cool. I will join the Albertsons Meat Man's OnlyFans here. It's good. No. Yeah, everybody remember that the next time you nut, just wash your hands. Just wash your fucking hands. That's all I'm asking, man. If you're gonna beat off, at least fucking have the decency to fucking wash yourself. Now his face touching is a lot more gross. Well, you're welcome. You're fucking welcome. I don't think I should wait around for much longer. This is getting kind of lame. I'm basically waiting for a tweet. Exactly. You know what? He could have. Okay, look. He could have at least had like a fucking thing of Purell by him. If he at least hit himself with the antibacterial, the fucking hand sanitizer, I could have at least gave him, at least he tried. He put some effort. I got a thing of Purell right here. I'm waving it around, but you guys can't see it. That's because I kind of don't like touching my hands after like eating some snacks. And sometimes I'll like fucking spill beer or something, or spill some alcohol. I'm like, ah, God, it's kind of cruddy. Have like those little hand sanitizer wipes and some Purell. It's like, all right. Exactly, just all over. And you got to remember too. Remember this, guys, because his wife is so mortified at the fact that he jacked off. He jacked off in that room on that couch. She came in and sat on that couch. Think about it. Think about it. She's so mortified over it. She sits there and she cries every time people make fun of his penis and every time he beat off and everything. But she was pretty cool with sitting down on that couch multiple times just to, have some buddy time with DSP. Just saying, man, like if it's your significant other, whatever, like you have bodily fluids that you guys are probably going to enjoy or whatever. But, it's kind of weird when you really think about it that way. Like, if you really think about it that way. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about. DSP complains that Kat really doesn't like the fact that, people bring that up. Well, what isn't she like? I mean, it's her penis too, technically. She should love that penis. No matter how, DSP the penis is. How dirty is my penne? Does anybody wash under their 4 skins? Or their 5 skins? Ah? You better be. Look at the pig in the blanket. What foreskin? I did not get chopped. There you go. You get to know that little bit of information. I did not get chopped. Stream derailed. It's already been derailed. It was derailed the moment DSP didn't boot up. Yo, bruh. It's Kleo gay. It is what it is. It's like a reality you have to live with. Yeah, either you got chopped or you didn't get chopped, man. That's just what it is. Cobra, unfortunately, I don't know how much longer he's up for. Look, take a look at Cobra. There's 290 motherfuckers watching this right now. What are y'all doing? Y'all need to be hanging out somewhere else. Oh my god. Her mukbanging needs to stop. God damn, she went to McDonald's. She was eating her fresh fucking chicken sausage McMuffins or whatever. And other such nonsense. I can't with Foodie Booty. She's so disgusting to watch. But I can't look away. What is the attraction? We'll open up a tab of that. I want to take a look at it just really quick. King Cobra. It would help if I didn't turn off my keyboard. He done. Oh, dude, he's done. He only streamed for an hour. What he talked about. Oh, wow. We caught him right at the end when he was showing off that jar. That was literally the end of the stream.
Engineered by PetSmarts, not a sponsor.
But like, that was the quality of the stream. I don't know if you want to try and stick around for something like that. I wish he would do some more cooking videos. It's been a minute since he's done one. Well, he was doing some kind of concoction like a week ago. Oh yeah, the green ghost noodles. I forgot I was looking at this. Hell yeah, you know, we can watch Cobra.
Tapatio ramen noodle soup. Extra spicy.
Tapatio noodles. Look at him, Blue Mr. Tapatio. Blue Takis. Yo, I didn't even know they made blue Takis. Let's fucking go. LTG streaming on YouTube or Twitch. He's banned off of YouTube and he's currently temp ban or permabanned on Twitch again after he came back. So he's currently on Trovo because he can't do it on Kick. Kick is too weird and shit. Blue Takis are good. I've never seen blue Takis. I'm actually kind of curious. It's been a minute since I've had some Takis. Dylan is an of-age woman who can end Cobra's dry spell. Yeah, that's right. That is true. Think about it. Oh, he's on Cozy? Nah, LTG will never go to Cozy. It isn't a Cobra concoction without the country crock. God damn. Oh yeah, the Spitter Spice. You motherfucker, Dwight. I can't stop thinking about that. For those of you who don't know, Cobra released his newest album. And his album was shit. Holy crap. I have never... Oh my god. Hold up. I gotta pull that up. Do we have... It's still in the... What is it? The movie Sharing Time, right? I think. I gotta find the chat for this. I can't remember what the channel is named, but it was just awful. Bitter Spies, better. Not Satan's Bells. Yeah, I could just go to Deathbed Tapes. That's probably a lot easier to do. You just go to Deathbed Tapes. Let's see. It's probably one of the more recent ones. Yeah, there we go. Blunt Wraps and Cobra Colts. Or Coils, sorry. Cobra Coils. I always call it Colt. But I gotta tell you, man, this track, this whole album, people will say it's fire, but it's indeed not fire. It is awful. The entire time too, the guy who runs this was laughing at people's responses. I think he knew, and he's completely okay with it. Yeah, the fuck Cyrax. I hate the way this is done. I kind of wish this was chopped up a little bit, but I can't. Cobra Cantina. Okay, Cobra Cantina. We can listen to that. Cobra Cantina.
Me quedaré escuchando JJ y a Sabina.
Taking shots of tequila at the Cobra's Cantina. When shelters for adventure.
Did you actually listen to it? Yes, Arcadius. I listened to all of this. I think I missed like a minute.
Cantina, sipping with Satan at the Cobra's Cantina. The tastiest drink combos you've ever seen. Sipping at the Cobra's Cantina.
Now just imagine that, but for the next 3 minutes. That's what it is. This is, oh god, it's something. Okay, what's another good one? I don't want the intro. I think it's like 10 minutes in. It's like 10 minutes in. It's fuck the trolls.
Fucking trolls, fuck this side.
Yeah. We gotta get to the beginning of this.
Party like and leave them wanna fuck.
Okay, we gotta hear the transition.
Motherfucking haters on blast like a fucking 12.
Wait, no, I'm stupid. It's not. It's the end of Trolls, and then the blunt raps is when the transition is. Let me hear the fuck.
King Cobra's dick because they wish they could be as cool as he is. Hey, I'm Siri. Why do King Cobra's trolls like to suck farts out of his butt crack? Why the fuck do they like to lick their mons, cons, and their asses all the way from the current crack of the top down past the cliffs, past the teens, all the way up the butt crack, all the way up the ass crack of the other fucking side of the eat shit. Go down, these piss fuckers are nasty fart fucks.
It's like the first minute is literally Siri rapping.
Check this. King Cobra making a rap song. What the fuck is this shit?
Cobra's right here. I skipped ahead. I don't need Siri because Siri's too competent.
Yo, check this spit right here, man. 1 to the 2 to the 3, long live Aussie motherfucking 4.
Long live Aussie motherfucking 4.
Hanging out with Ozzy Osbourne, the fucking trolls are mad, they're jealous of my rebellious spirit. They can't admit it cause I'm the spirit, the liquor and the chase. These fucking trolls are a disgrace. I'm the liquor and they're the waste. And fuck all the fuckers fucking with me in cool taste. Oh, these trolls are mad cause they got a scorn to settle. I got them pissed off like boiling hot, like popcorn on a fucking kettle. Watch the dust.
He's starting off strong.
Dust in the wind.
He's starting off strong.
Because I found their mom's OnlyFans porn. Yo, fuck the trolls. Yo, I go on acid and mushroom trips. These fucking trolls are mad just cause I got the fucking drips. And their fucking daughter's looking hotter since she turned 18 and got them tits in the ass and them fucking hips. And
I want you to listen to that line one more time.
fucking trolls are mad just cause I got the fucking drips. And their fucking daughter's looking hotter since she turned 18 and got them tits in the ass and them fucking hips. And
I want you to really think about that for a second. Fuck sickos and everything, right? But why are we talking about the troll's daughters turning 18 and he is complimenting their tits and their hips? I wonder what he meant by that.
yo, fuck the trolls fucking with Ozzy. Aye. fuck sickos, and fuck you too. And yo, I'm like Ozzy Osbourne and my trolls are the bat. I bit your fucking haters' heads off and that's where it's at. The only difference is I didn't need rabies shots. I took shots of Jack Daniels instead. Fuck off, you trolls. You can all be fucking dead. I rule your fucking sad life when I'm inside your fucking head, and that's enough said. But wait a minute. Yo, these trolls' daughters are looking harder since they turn 18. Don't give a fuck if I'm up seeing my lyrics are unclean when I fucking get on this protein, lift weights, and get lean.
I wonder what he meant by that.
But wait a minute. Yo, these trolls' daughters are looking harder since they turn 18. Don't give a fuck if I'm up seeing my lyrics are unclean when I fucking get on this protein, lift weights, and get lean.
Interesting.
Motherfuckers already know when I get mean. Yo, listen to Ozzy, Cradle of Filth and Necro. Fuck you, watch your jealousy grow. You wanna call me egotistical, but you won't stop sucking my dick, yo. And while you're at it, suck Ozzy's too, you fucking jealous trolls. Yo, I fart in my troll's mouth and cause a stanker because you're nothing but a smelly ass fucking cocksucking cunt wanker.
Big ups. That, all of that, the fart eaters.
Oh, god damn it, yes. Live cunt Gangsta goth. Oh, god damn it, yes. Living that gangsta goth thug life, sticky with a knife.
Spitter Spies, oh my god, where the fuck is it? It's like 12 minutes before the end. So end is here 50, 40 this. About...
I begin, my troll's obsession with me is pathetic and sad. Every time I make a video, it pisses them off and they get mad. Spitter Spies, better recognize.
Spitter Spies, better recognize.
Fucking sad.
Spitter Spies, better recognize.
Ruler sad fucking existence. Spitter Spies, you better recognize.
I say fuck the trolls. Spitter Spies, you better recognize. Bitch. Leave these shit-talking haters dead in the ditch. Spitter Spies, you better recognize. Motherfucker. Fucking cocksucker. Spitter Spies, you better recognize. Yo, I said fuck the trolls. Spitter Spies are where it's at. King Cobra's one badass motherfucker. Because I fuck these trolls' moms. They said my dick and my lyrics were the bombs when I'm blowing the mind. And rewind the track. I said blowing the mind. And rewind the track. Get back. I'm fucking sucking my
it's chopped and screwed. Oh god.
Spitter Spies, you better recognize, motherfucker. Spitter Spies, you better recognize. Trolls about to witness their own fucking demise.
Spitter Spies, you better recognize. I'm telling you right now, the Spitter Spies better recognize. Yeah, he was huffing during that, dude. Like, the clips that this dude used to remix all these songs and everything, it was like, one of them was just a straight up stream where he was talking. And just to put in him actually farting, it's kind of experimental. If you really think about it. You know what? I'm going to give this a thumbs up. Number one DSP fan. This album was highly regarded by critics. You know what? I agree. Ah, man. This is definitely something. But if you want to listen to this album, you can check it out here. I will say though, when it comes to his last album, which was Hell's Bells, this is not even close. No, Satan's Bell. Sorry, I don't know why I was saying Hell's Bells. Satan's Bell, one individual bell. This is horrible. Satan can only afford one of these. They're working on a budget. They're working on a budget, guys. Fucking King Cobra, motherfucker. This didn't get as many hits, unfortunately. This was very negative. Wish I could know what the songs were.
Tower Pass.
It's like a crow. It's like a fucking crow.
Hail Satan. Satanic 11 rules of the earth. Rule number 9.
Which is something. You actually listened to it? Oh no, it's Satan's bells. If you want to listen to it, it's here. You can have fun with that. I don't want to listen to Satan's one bell ringing and ringing. That's over here. Everything. It's just so. Oh my god. Everything is just like a cacophony of fucking regardation. Yeah, we're not listening to any more of that. Get it out of here. Get it the fuck out of here. I want to watch this guy make some noodles. And we're probably going to get the fuck out of here.
Sauce. I don't think it's spicy enough, YouTube.
You know, I'm actually curious. Did DSP kill his stream yet? He still hasn't killed his stream. He's just not home yet. What's he been doing? Is he still jacking around? He hasn't shown up in chat. There's still 94 fuckers waiting. Eventually he'll kill this off or he'll change it. If he's smart, he'll just change it. Because it'll already, you know what? You know what? Okay, guys, hear me out. If DSP is smart about this, he literally changes the title, banks the 100 likes, immediately has to start with a bubble blow. He would be ridiculous not to do this. I almost said regarded. But he would be regarded if he didn't do that. Yo, he would start off with a 100 like boost. He would be like already starting to hit the ground running. Yo, he could let this go for the next 24 hours. Keep pushing it back. Oh, this would be great. Hell yeah. You know what? I think this is a great idea. DSP should totally do it. Yeah, exactly. The engagement would break new ground. He'd have like 1 million people watching it. Could you imagine DSP having anything more than 1,000 viewers and then they're actively talking in his chat? He wouldn't know what to do with it. King Cobra at the Gates of Hell. That's a pretty cool shirt. I wonder what art he ripped off for it. He would poop his pantsuit. Yeah. A lot of preparation steps when it comes to that. I wonder why he doesn't just use water. We never boil these things properly. Just all has to be boiled in fucking flavor. Like that's just straight oil that just goes into his veins. Crazy when you think about it. That shit has nothing but salt too. Got a super chat a while ago. Wow. Surprise, surprise, I assume. I can't remember what that's called. It's some kind of seasoning that he got like months ago, and he used it for the you can see it all over the place.
Add some water to it.
But he got that back when he was doing the weird like ribs and shit, the pork crap. Yeah, the whale penis, but it's called something else. But big ups to the whale penis. Theo man is having fun. Look at this shit. Yeah.
2 minutes 34 seconds.
Wait, how many? You say 2 minutes 34?
2 minutes 34 seconds.
Wow, he's very specific with that number. What happened to the bag of bugs? I'm assuming that his whatchamacallit is eating it. Maybe.
Blue Heat Talkies.
Yes, please. Ooh-wee. Let's see what one of these suckers look like. Look at that. Shit, now I want one. Takis are gross now. Takis are fine. Takis are like really good to have, but man, imagine having a beer with some Takis. Oh, that's perfect. I could have a Modelo not a Modelo. I could have a Modelo right now. A Modelo with some Takis.
No sponsor.
Fuck it.
Mark after the noodles are done.
Blue Taki slap. I gotta try it now. I gotta like fucking find a bag. Chili garlic tortillas. I mean, those are fine too. Irish Death is where it's at. Yingling, great beer. Yeah, I could go for Yingling too. DoorDash some Takis? No, it's already fucking midnight. I'm not gonna DoorDash some fucking Takis. Fuck that shit. Oh, man, look, he can't stop. He's loving them.
Blue Takis. Legit. Spicy and flavorful.
Hell yeah, spicy and flavorful. This dude sending me the Takis. But here's the thing, I've had every single one of these Takis except the blue one.
Left to microwave out of the 2 minutes and 34.
Look at how big is this photo. What are we doing here? Discord, please.
Yeah,
I've had every single one of these except for these waves, the pop, and the blue. Guacamole's fine. Nitro's okay. French and heat are stupid. Fuego is like the normal go-to for me. I never had the blue heat. Kettles are okay. I've had the kettles. They're whatever. I'm not going to Walmart. I'm not making a Walmart trip. Yeah, guacamole's fine. I don't know why this music kind of makes it right now. I feel like we're just kind of chilling and waiting for a villager to make their food. Microwave is a perfect white noise, kinda. Not out tomorrow. I'd just rather go. You know what? I might just get him at the grocery. It's gonna fart. Not a Cobra video without a fart towards the food prep area. The gassy boy. The airplane engine he's using. That's not a PS4, dude.
Watch that water so it don't spill over when you're microwaving it.
Someone should submit this for DSP Reacts. So the thing is, somebody did submit a Reacts video for Cobra, and DSP thought that this dude is he's like faking it for views. DSP couldn't understand that this dude is like this. Like this is who he is. But then he found out that he's actually a lol cow too, which is funny because DSP now realizes he's lumped into the same category as Cobra. Which, I mean, he basically is. Look at that shit. God, that's grimy. There's like all sorts of particles everywhere. Fucking clean out your microwave. Can anybody tell me what that 1 second did for microwaving? Can anyone? Nobody. Because it did nothing. It literally did nothing.
Noodles are done. Minute 30 left. Soft noodles. Drain some of that broth.
Throwing a guacamole. Man. I feel like Puff can survive 6 months, but I feel like you're gonna see a video of Puff and people are gonna analyze like it having bad skin and shit, which will say poor health. I feel like that's how you're gonna know Puff is going bad. He's gonna, and then he's gonna stop showing off Puff. And here's how it's gonna work. So you're gonna see a lot of Puff videos. People are gonna start analyzing it. They'll see that Puff is sick. He'll stop showing so many Puff videos or altogether, and then that's when you're gonna know mysteriously it like got flushed down the toilet or something. Like that's when he stops showing Puff videos. That's when you know.
Real quick.
I believe you can tell like if a lizard is not doing so good by their skin. Yeah, that sink is kind of awful. How does it become green ghost noodles if he has blue Takis? Is it just because of the color combo?
There's some blue Takis in there.
I mean, why are we even doing this? Just for the color? I feel like he could have just dropped some blue dye and it just would have done the same effect. He finally removed the stream? No way. Oh, he did. He removed the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, DSP has removed the stream. He has done the stupid thing. It is now gone. If DSP was smart about that, he could have farmed up all of those easy likes. It would have been super easy and he would have started running. He would have started the ground running. He hit the likes goal. He owes people a bubble blow tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Thursday. You got to remind him on Thursday, bubble blow or bust. But it does mean that he's home. So he's going to probably post up in a bit.
Looks like I've been fingering Smurfette's of age pussy. Looks like I've been fingering Smurfette's of age pussy.
All right, sure, why not? All right, that's very specific.
Blue Takis get the Cobra Seal. I like Takis, these are delicious. Let's get the Cobra Seal of approval. Providing that heat. But take a look at this monstrosity, YouTube. Look at
yeah, look at them. Get some fucking blue things in there.
Crush those Takis down in there.
I love that scraping noise. It's like doing a DSP right now.
Dude, it's turning the pasta blue or like a green color. Look at that. Funky, dude.
Not green. Is he blind? Well, I mean, he is kind of. That's not green. Definitely blue.
Stab it with the fork. I will stab you with my fork.
Oh, he's poking holes at the bottom. Okay. So that's just leaking.
No,
yep.
Poke a hole in the bottom of it, son of a bitch.
Oh, great. That's just perfect. Just a Cobra thing. It literally poked the hole in the bottom and it's leaking onto the counter.
Yes, I did.
Think he could have just done this in a bowl? Wait.
Shit.
Wait. Why didn't he just pour it into the bowl? Why did we what? What's the thought process? Just put it into the bowl. Oh my god. No, Firefox, don't be like this. Firefox, please. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Firefox was being stupid there for a sec.
Shit. Clean that up.
Nice clink. Oh, you know, you could call it green with all the sludge that's coming up from the bottom, huh?
Made the pasta green, that's kind of cool. Let's see how it tastes.
Just gonna eat it out of the cup instead of out of the bowl?
The fans sent me these ingredients that I used to make the pasta minus the country crock. And we'll see how I do.
And we just can't do anything right, can we? He's just dripping that.
Let that cool off.
He's just dripping that onto his fucking
Fresh out of the
pants.
microwave.
Let's fucking go.
Naro just picked up arms as the new recruit in the Hate Army style situation type deal. Aim.
You can't tell me that's not cool, dude. This looks interesting.
Gotta give it a sniff test. The sniff test to make sure it's good. Apatia's coming in nicely, Tubes. Thank you for that sub to the channel on YouTube. We appreciate it very much.
One bite for the hell of it.
Rating.
Yeah, that's spicy enough.
All right, spicy.
Ooh, there light your whiskers.
Somebody should send him Korean spicy noodles and see if he would enjoy them. He probably would. Well, I feel like he may have done it before, but it's kind of hard to tell with the Cobra style videos. All right, let's take a look at DSP's schedule. Somebody says he posted up something, you know, blah, 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 blah. Tempted on watching that, but now I don't even want to. It's gonna make me sick. Dude, is that all fucking... Oh, it's all Taco Bell. That's nonsense. Actual nonsense. This bitch is eating like fucking... God damn. I wonder why she's like so fucking heavy. Let's look at DSP's Twitter. All right, what's the update? No, he didn't put an update. He updated the schedule though, so we're hoping that something's gonna come up. I am off from streaming on Wednesday and return on Thursday. Join me for the Level 1 podcast and the return of the now patched Jedi Survivor on first stream, and then it's Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster on the late shift. Thanks for understanding about today and see you soon. Buzzing bee. It. And there you go. We also got the schedule up until Saturday. Wow. Star Wars, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls, PSP versus the Internet, and Final Fantasy. Yep. So that game is just gone. It's not happening 100%. So wait for that to be part of his like thing that he's going to talk about. Okay. Wanted to play some Elden Ring. You're gonna wait, hold up. Did I read that wrong? Hold up. Wait. Did I read that wrong? No, he says Elden Ring in there. No, he does. I read it. No, he has Elden Ring. Why are you making me think he didn't? Elden Ring's right there. Elden Ring second run. Star Wars, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls, DSP versus Internet. So if you want Elden Ring, it's literally on Friday. Ow. Oh, what a combo. Elden Ring and Elder Scrolls. And what was he saying that he wanted to do before this? I don't really know. I actually just don't even care. I don't think I can care. He's saying it for multiple days though? He isn't. I guess he's just testing the waters for Star Wars. And he's trying to do the meme too. He's trying to do it on May 4th because it like means something or whatever. Even though it's become toxified. Did he has Elden Ring is his Final Fantasy V playthroughs, pure AIDS. I mean, some people can find enjoyment in it. I kinda can, but it's all for the wrong reasons, of course. I've never played Final Fantasy V, so it's a window into how somebody plays it or whatever. Redfall looked like garbage anyway. Arcane has sucks in Dishonored 2. I don't know much about the company, so really can't say anything. Never played Dishonored 2. Everything Bethesda Studios puts out looks pretty bland. Yeah. And AK singing us something nice and comfy right now. We're driving, dude. Oh yeah. No, we saw the end of this. I was trying to say what, you know what? Maybe we can look at one more thing. Let's look at DSP Reacts. Then we can probably go to bed if he doesn't post up anything. It'll be okay. I want to see a book report. This is where he puts his book reports, right? I think so. God, he has some weird fucking, like some weird thumbnail choices. This is basically DSP smiling at a naked man, so that's pretty interesting. How are his views doing? Wow, they're not really doing that great. They could be doing better. I think this Fallout 76 was okay, but that's kind of lame. Internet historian. The welcome video? Did he even view anything while he was welcoming? Or is this just him welcoming and just not doing anything?
Alrighty, everyone. What's going on?
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He literally welcomes for 30 minutes. He whiplashes all over the place, and then eventually he never gets to the video. Wow. Holy shit. This was its own video. Great video. Loo it filled. Not even love it. Loo it. That's great. My God. Okay. There must be a book report. Peacemaker should have worked, so what happened? DSP Reacts review. Is that what it's called? A Reacts review? Oh God. I don't even know what Peacemaker was. It's 16 minutes long though. It's either that or Suicide Squad, and I don't think I want to listen to Suicide Squad. What other book reports did he do? You have a fucking playlist that lists the book reports. DSP versus the internet, ranking, internet historian, gaming events. My God, the tasteful truth. Reviews, movies, TVs, and more. Okay, so we have Godzilla vs. Kong, Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, Top Gun Maverick. Oh my God. Top Gun Maverick. Peacemaker is a good show. I mean, Okay, the question should be, you know what? Maybe I should listen to his most recent one. Do I want to listen to him talk about Godzilla versus Kong? Like, okay, realistically, what could he possibly say about Godzilla versus King Kong? Because it's just a dumb, like, fighting movie, right? And then there's maybe some human drama in it too. You want to hear it? The Godzilla, all right, Godzilla vs. Kong was decent. Okay, let's listen to a monster prize fight for the ages. Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 DSP Reacts review. Does he have an intro for this? Oh my God, does he have an intro for this? He does. I don't want to see that intro. Fuck me, that's actually pretty stupid. All right, this is Godzilla vs. Kang, guys. Probably pretty cool and important and pretty robust.
The 2021 movie Godzilla vs. Kong, which actually is one of the American Godzilla movies, I believe.
I will give him this though. Thank God he decided to put the movie box or the movie poster or something that relates to the movie on the side. Because heaven forbid if he just had nothing going on and he was just talking the entire time. I feel like this is ridiculous because of how big it is. Like, this is so obtrusive. It could be 50% smaller and it would still have the same impact because of how loud that fucking logo is. Yeah, lizard big, gorilla big.
I believe it's the 4th one ever completely produced by an American company. I saw this the other day on HBO Max and I have a lot to say about it.
Okay, I feel like we should take notes. You guys want to take notes? Take some notes. We're gonna open up a notepad and we're gonna take notes on whatever it is he's fucking saying. So I got the notepad ready. We're gonna take some notes.
And a lot of it's very good. So growing up,
very good.
I was a fan of
Growing
Godzilla.
Up story.
Whenever I went to my local Blockbuster video rental store, I would scavenge all the VHS tapes there to see what they actually had from the Godzilla franchise. Now, not every Godzilla movie was available. Some of them were in bad condition, but I remember seeing one such as the original classic black and white Gojira movie, as well as Monster Zero, and I believe there's another one where he fights King Ghidorah. I remember some of the other big monsters, such as the Smog Monster or Violante. And then I also remember the crossover with Mothra and stuff like that. They were great movies.
Okay.
And I knew that they were all kind of continuous. I think the company that made them was called Toho, correct? Of course, they're kind of cheesy. It's a guy in a rubber suit or a puppet kind of flying around doing silly stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole idea of a ginormous monster that was in real life destroying cities or fighting other monsters was pretty awesome for a kid. So in the 1990s, I went to see the Godzilla movie made in the United States. And it was terrible. This is the one starring Matthew Broderick. They actually reference it in a future Japanese Godzilla movie where I think it's Final Wars, where they call him Zilla, and he gets his butt kicked by the real Godzilla, which is kind of funny.
I like how we're already we're 2 minutes in, and we're now reviewing another movie. We're not even reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong. We're literally reviewing a 1990s Godzilla movie. What happened? What the fuck happened? Does he not know how to stay on track?
And so after that, I really never followed Godzilla for a very long time. As for King Kong, I had always known about the original. I actually saw at one point the black and white original with the stop motion Kong. I think it's a classic. And then I actually saw the Peter Jackson King Kong movie in the early 2000s, one of the first kind of like full HD movies I think I ever owned for like a home movie player, and I loved that movie, except for the bug scene, which is really creepy, but outside of that, it's a great movie. And then when it was announced that Godzilla would be rebooted, I actually did see the first installment in 2014. This is the reintroduction of the character, again, an American-made movie. This one was much better than the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie from the 90s.
We are almost 2.5 minutes and we still have not talked about Godzilla vs. Kong.
And that's really where my experience with Godzilla ends. I haven't seen anything Godzilla or Kong since 2014.
Okay.
Now, this movie, which I didn't even know at the time, is actually the 4th movie in a series. I guess Godzilla had the 2014 movie, then he had a sequel called King of the Monsters in 2019. I didn't even know that movie existed. And then apparently King Kong had his own reboot movie called Skull Island that came out in 2017. So this is actually the 4th movie in what they're calling the Monsterverse series. I think that's kind of neat. It gives me retro vibes back to the throwback days of being at Blockbuster Video, renting all these movies that had a continuous plot line starring Godzilla.
How does that give you vibes of a Blockbuster if there's continuation? There's all sorts of movies that exist today that have continuation. Do they give you Blockbuster vibes? What does that mean? How does it... Okay, I'm scratching my head. I'm really kind of trying to understand what he meant by that. I'd understand if he had to go to a red box to like borrow this movie. It could give him the nostalgic feeling of renting a movie from Blockbuster. But if he's watching this movie digitally through whatever fucking service that he's using, it's not really a Blockbuster feeling of going to Blockbuster, nor is it a Blockbuster in terms of a hit movie. It's just a movie that has prequels and sequels. That's all it is. Please don't do this, Phil. This is actually this is nonsense, just actual nonsense.
But I actually didn't know that this was its own ongoing series, and it's kind of neat to know that people, you know, like it and it's successful. So I went into this with no preconceived notions of what it was going to be. I really liked the movie, but I almost kind of feel like it's a misnomer. And what I mean by that is it says it's Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, understand, I'm definitely going to give plot spoilers in this review. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I strongly recommend you don't watch this review. All right?
Guys, I'm going to warn you right now, because of DSP's book report style, if you haven't seen the movie and you care about spoilers, literally leave. Leave right now.
What I'm saying when I say it's a misnomer, I mean, really, it doesn't feel like a Godzilla vs. Kong movie at all. This very much is a King Kong movie. King Kong kind of opens the movie as a sympathetic figure, You know, he's trapped on this Skull Island in this encased virtual environment. Apparently, during the events of Skull Island, I guess some people had learned to caretake for him. And so he's in this virtual environment, and he knows it's virtual. He knows it's not real. He knows essentially he's in a cage with these 3D projections. He's even throwing a tree at the fake sun because he's angry because it's not the real sun. He's interacting with a human girl who apparently is deaf, and they do sign language to each other, which is really neat. That Kong can directly communicate with the humans. I don't recall that in the classic Kong movies. That's kind of nice that he has a human touch to him. And also shows his level of intelligence.
How is that a human touch? Because he can sign language, or because he's interacting with a human deaf girl? Maybe.
So basically Kong is captive and he's getting restless. At the same time, Godzilla makes land and attacks the southern United States, and no one seems to know why, because apparently after the events of King of the Monsters, which I didn't see, I guess Godzilla is lauded as a hero. I think in King of the Monsters he actually fought some of the classic Godzilla monsters like King Ghidorah, and because of that everyone's oh, Godzilla's the big savior of humanity. So why all of a sudden is Godzilla, you know, making land and attacking people? I think it was supposed to be in Florida of the United States. Like, why is he attacking out of nowhere unprovoked? So that's kind of the ongoing plot of the movie, is that Godzilla is seeming to be provoked, and they're afraid that eventually he's going to go find Kong, and it's going to cause this giant battle and this big war. So the humans devise this plan that what they want to do is try to get Kong to another area that they're calling Hollow Earth. Now, again, not having seen the previous movies in the series, I don't know if Hollow Earth was explored previously, either in Skull Island or...
He really shouldn't. Like, if he doesn't know anything about the previous movies, he should just say, I don't know, they want to get him to Hollow Earth, which is a place. And just kind of leave it at that. Like, he doesn't really have to say, well, I don't know about these other movies, because if he would keep exposing of how much you don't know about other movies, people are just going to kind of tune out. Like, they would rather watch the other movies.
King of the Monsters, but I guess the concept of Hollow Earth is kind of like, you ever saw Journey to the Center of the Earth or read the book? I think it's a Jules Verne book.
Oh, common conspiracy
So basically
theory.
the idea is that there is a prehistoric world within the planet that's been pristine and kind of preserved for ages, and there's these large creatures that live there, like dinosaurs and stuff, that are still alive. So the humans essentially are thinking, oh, well, there could be stuff in there, and if we can get Kong to go there, maybe he'll lead us. Maybe Kong has a remedy. They're surmising that King Kong came from there, and may have memories of having come from there. And so they're thinking, if we take him to this area where we think that we can, like, kind of drill into the earth, then maybe he'll go down there and he'll lead us the way on how to get down there, and we can find out a way to maybe defeat Godzilla, because it seems like Godzilla is completely unstoppable and he's just attacking places willy-nilly, and they're not okay with that, obviously. So that plot line is one plot line where essentially there's a corporation working with a bunch of scientists who are actually helping to take care of King Kong, and they want to get to the center of the earth with Kong to figure out if there's really a center of the earth, if there's technology down there or something that can help them stop Godzilla. On the flip side of this, there's another plot line starring another group of humans that are completely superfluous to anything.
Why would there be technology in the middle of the fucking earth? Why would it be down there? It was supposed to be prehistoric shit. What?
I kind of call this the Transformers syndrome.
Okay.
What I mean by that, or the Transformers effect, is back in the original Transformers 3D movie in the 2000s, there was a group of humans that literally didn't affect anything, but were only in there kind of have comic relief and to have like a human touch to the story. And there's definitely a group.
He literally talked about there being the human touch element with the deaf girl, though. So is it 2 stories? Because you already did that.
All people, Millie Bobby Brown, that's right, the actress who plays, I think, what's her name, 11 in Stranger Things, if that's the character's name. It's been so long, I haven't seen the show in a while. And then a couple other random characters. There's like her friend who helps her, and then there's a conspiracy theorist nut who apparently is working for this major corporation that's trying to get Kong to the center of the earth, and he's under the impression that they have some kind of hidden technology or hidden agenda, and that's why Godzilla is actually attacking humans. So this girl, Millie Bobby Brown, and her friend somehow find this hidden conspiracy theorist who runs this conspiracy podcast. They team up to infiltrate the corporation and find out what is the truth behind everything. It's a completely, I'm serious about this, it has nothing to do with the movie. If you like ignore this plot line and cut it out, you'll remove like 25 minutes from the movie, and the movie would be shorter and probably too short. But really, they're just, I don't feel like the characters add anything at all. What it feels like is these are, like, for example, Millie Bobby Brown was taken, I guess, from a previous Godzilla movie. And what they wanted to do was combine all the characters to have them all in the movie. It's like, so you have the Kong cast is going to the center of the earth. The Godzilla cast is going to infiltrate the corporation. But it's kind of annoying. I just want to follow what's going on with Godzilla and Kong. I don't really care about 5,000 humans getting intertwined into the plot.
I mean, I can kind of understand and agree with him that when it comes to a bunch of, you know, giants fighting each other, I only really care about the giants fighting each other. The human element needs to be explored a little bit, because if you don't, then there's no real connection to anything. You're just watching two big things fucking fight each other. Yeah, it's basically a recap. Apparently, according to Dragon Slayer, she was in both Godzilla movies. You would know this if you watch the other movies, idiot. And apparently it does matter for this little side plot, which, I mean, it could. Like, I don't really... I'm doing this from a guy who's never watched these movies, and I'm trying to understand DSP. And here's so far, these are the notes that I've gotten. All right. The movie is very good. Growing up story. He was a fan. He went off topic. He talked about the 1990s Godzilla being bad. Went off topic. King Dong lore. Off topic. He talked about blockbuster anal. Because it's a bunch of movies. Doesn't feel like the Versus movies, feels like a King Kong movie. There was a VR monkey world. He's interacting with a human girl who's deaf. Godzilla attacks the US. Detour about King Ghidorah for a bit. Baby Florida explains Hollow Earth for a minute. Go to Hollow Earth to find a way to stop Godzilla using King Dong. Transformer syndrome, then it corrects it to effect. Group of humans story. Stranger Things reference. Talks at length about the human group thinking about the hidden agenda, conspiracy theory, infiltration, or infiltrate the corporation, and nothing to do with the movie. That's literally the notes that I've gotten so far about whatever the fuck he's talking about. Literally. That's all I've gotten. Yeah, VR monkey world. That's what he was talking about, a VR fucking world. I'm gonna call it the VR monkey world. I hate the human elements in these movies, but I want more monsters fighting each other. You can't, when it comes to a movie like this, unless you have other monsters fighting each other, you're really not gonna be able to stretch out Godzilla versus Kong unless they fight twice. And there's like somebody lost the first time and they're gonna win the second time. Possibly, who knows? Like you can't, the movies like that are kind of flawed. Have you seen this Captain America Civil War review? It's the worst. Yeah, because freaking Ludwig made fun of it, which is pretty good. And he showcased like all the times that he was just blatantly wrong and he misremembered shit. But I'm going this as I never watched this, and I'm trying to understand what he's trying to convey to me. And right now, he's not conveying a whole lot of information to me. I wish he would just kind of, if he's going to give a book report about the entire movie, I just wish he would kind of follow through and stop taking so many detours.
Okay, but again, same thing they did with the Transformers movies. I get why they do it. If it was just about monsters, there's no human touch, there's no human connection. Where's the emotion? I kind of understand that. I just didn't really enjoy that plotline that much. So, long story short, Kong gets to the center of the earth with the humans, finds all this hidden technology, finds like a base that's he gets in by putting his handprints on a door and stuff. He finds a supercharged axe that has some kind of unknown technology charging it. It's just wild, all this stuff. So then basically they're gonna have this big showdown. They want to have a showdown between Kong and Godzilla. Now, by the way, Kong and Godzilla do fight a couple times in the movie. At one point they're trying to get Kong to this entry point into the center of the earth, and Godzilla attacks him, and they have this fight on a bunch of ships. It's okay.
Wait, so hold up. Is this before they went to Hollow Earth? Or when they're in Hollow Earth and they're before he gets the axe? When did this fight happen? Before he went to Hollow... Oh my god. So he backtracked. Okay, great. That's great. They are in it, then King Kong finds. Okay, it is like middle of the movie. Hollow Earth is the end of the movie. Wait, hold on. Wait, Hollow Earth is the end of the movie? Oh my god, I'm already confused now. I don't even know what the events are. Oh, this is awful. Oh great. Well, I'll tell you. You know what? I'll tell you what I understand at the end of all of this.
But it's kind of limited because they're on ships and they're kind of like juggling on the ships, and it's not as interesting as if they were just on solid ground. But I think they were doing it as kind of a teaser to what the real fight's going to be. I think that the CGI in this movie is really good, and I'm a critic of CGI. I really do feel that modern CGI in a lot of ways is a crutch and is not done very well. But I think the CGI in this movie is great. I don't have a complaint. I think the fight scenes were believable, as silly as they were. Like, for example, in one scene, Godzilla has his tail and he just puts it down and destroys 2 ships. Then in the next scene, he's just standing on a ship. Like, wait a minute. In the scene before, you were so big, your tail crushed 2 ships in one swoop, but now you're so small that you're standing on top of one of said ships and it's fine and you're fighting Godzilla. It doesn't even make any sense. But they do shit like that with movies like this, okay? So it was a little weird, but still enjoyable.
Is it possible that the ships that were crushed were just smaller ships? And he just stood on a bigger ship? Ships were all the same size? I mean, it's possible he just like destroyed a couple of like patrol boats or like some cruisers or whatnot. Whatever. They were. Okay, great. That's good to note.
The first fight, like I said, was kind of a half fight because it was the first time Kong and Godzilla fought, and it was really like a wrestling match and some punches. But you know, Godzilla has all these supercharged beams coming out of him, and King Kong doesn't have the ability to do that, so he just has to dodge constantly, and essentially he's always at a disadvantage. What I liked is that once they get to Hollow Earth, in the center of the Earth, and they find this fortress, and Kong finds this supercharged axe. Now it's like, oh, so now Kong has a chance. He has a weapon that's supercharged, and he's using, unlike Godzilla, he's using tools, like human tools, to fight, and it's going to give him the upper edge. So then there's a big culmination at the end and a big reveal. So this is another huge plot spoiler. Basically, the corporation is evil. Oh, what a shock that the human corporation that designs technology is evil. That's never been used in a movie before, right? So this corporation was basically trying to use previous data from fights like Kong and Godzilla fighting to do research and weaponize them.
Nice. The monsters?
So what they had done is during the previous movie, I guess Godzilla beat King Ghidorah. So they kept King Ghidorah's skulls. And it's revealed in this movie that King Ghidorah actually has like psychic abilities and would communicate. The 3 heads would communicate via psychic communication. So since they kept the skulls, apparently the skulls, whatever this is, this alien technology or whatever, they could still communicate via a psychic connection. So they've created a giant monster. And this monster is going to be psychically controlled by a human sitting inside of one of King Ghidorah's skulls, and the other skull is inside the monster. And there's a big reveal. The monster is Mechagodzilla. Now, that's a huge twist for those who used to watch the old Toho movies. Mechagodzilla was a staple.
Is okay, all right. Is Mechagodzilla mechanical, or is it a monster with mechanical parts? I actually like Mechagodzilla's design in this movie. Godzilla? Is it Mega or Mecha? I'm hearing Mecha, so I'm thinking it's a robot. And if it's a robot, then why are we controlling it with a skull? What's the skull got to do with any of this? I'm so confused what the skull has to do with any of this. The skull is just for fun. Okay, all right. Oh, thank God. As long as it's a MacGuffin.
Opponent of Godzilla who showed up at least twice in the movies. It's the humans fighting back against Godzilla, making their own version of Godzilla that shoots all kinds of missiles and lasers and everything. So this is kind of a neat twist because it's called Godzilla vs. Kong, but in reality, the actual opponent is Mechagodzilla. It's kind of a twist ending. And by the way, Mechagodzilla is technically being controlled by King Ghidorah because when the humans launch Mechagodzilla to try to fight Godzilla at the end of the movie, guess what? King Ghidorah's Skull somehow fries the humans, and now Ghidorah is controlling Mechagodzilla even though he's dead. It's really weird. I don't understand it, but yeah. So now Mechagodzilla is running amok and is uncontrollable by the humans. So now the humans are like, oh shit, hopefully Godzilla kills it. Well, guess what? Mechagodzilla is beating the shit out of Godzilla. In the nick of time, King Kong shows up from Central Earth or whatever, Middle Earth, Hollow Earth, excuse me, with his supercharged axe.
Middle Earth.
Godzilla is beating the shit out of Godzilla.
From Middle Earth.
In the nick of time, King Kong shows up from Central Earth or whatever, Middle Earth, Hollow Earth, excuse me.
Wait, did he say Middle Earth, Central Earth, Hollow Earth?
King Kong shows up from Central Earth or whatever, Middle Earth.
Central Earth, Middle Earth.
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth, okay. So he's from like Central America or whatever.
Excuse me, with his supercharged axe, okay? So now, you know, it was kind of Kong versus Godzilla, and they fight for a while, but then Mechagodzilla launches, and now they're fighting Mechagodzilla. It's kicking their ass.
Wait, who was fighting?
They fight for a while. Axe, okay?
Okay.
So now,
King Kong.
you know, it was kind of Kong versus Godzilla, and
okay,
they
Kong
fight for a while, but then
versus
Mechagodzilla launches.
Okay, hold up, stop. So Kong versus Godzilla, then Mechagodzilla launches? And then what?
And now they're fighting Mechagodzilla. It's kicking their ass.
Now
but
they're
then what
both
happens
fighting?
is Godzilla actually helps Kong and breathes his fire onto the axe, and they use the axe and they kill Mechagodzilla. So that's kind of the ending. You know, originally these two were going at it as like who's going to be the dominant creature on the planet. By the end of the movie, they're kind of like not necessarily buddies, but they kind of respect each other and they understand there's no reason to fight because they're really not enemies. And they kind of just leave each other alone. Godzilla retreats back to the ocean, and it's revealed that King Kong is brought back to Hollow Earth, and he lives in Hollow Earth, and the humans are now going to do further research on all the technology they found down there. Like, where did Kong come from down there? Like, does he have other relatives? Could they be hidden down there? You know, that's kind of where the movie just kind of ends with a cliffhanger ending. So you might say, what happened to the Millie Bobby Brown group? Like I said, they really have nothing to do with anything. So they reveal the conspiracy that the corporation's evil, and they're actually using this technology to make their own monster that they want to use to weaponize and become like the superpower of the world. And then during the final fight between Mechagodzilla, Godzilla, and Kong, what they do is they basically sabotage the equipment at the corporation. They break in and they kind of sabotage it, and it allows Mechagodzilla for like a quarter of a second to be open, and that's when Godzilla and King Kong strike, and that's what allowed them to beat him. It's kind of silly in that regard. Well, obviously the two of them teaming up would have beaten him anyway.
Why? Oh my god, I feel so jumbled. I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm trying to play the movie in my head with what he's saying. Like, oh god. All right, here's literally everything I got afterwards. We got more talk about Transformers, didn't enjoy the plotline with the humans, back on track, hidden tech found by Kong Dong with an axe, wild, all this stuff, the big showdown, backtrack because he forgot there was a fight before Hollow Earth, he was juggling on the ships, CGI is good, detour about CGI, Godzilla crushed some ships, his size changed, now he's standing on a ship, ships are all the same size, Kong is dodging lasers. Kong gets the axe. A big culmination and plot spoiler. The corporation is evil and wants to use King Ghidorah to communicate with the monsters. No, they created a big monster with the skull in the monster. No, it was Mechagodzilla. Neat twist at the as the opponent is the bad guy. Skull fries the humans, and Ghidorah is now controlling Robo Godzilla. Kong versus Godzilla, mech launches. Now they both fight mecha, and they use fire breath axe to kill the mecha. In the end, they respect each other and fuck off into the ocean. Ends with the Middle Earth. What happened with Billy Brown and the group of humans, like humans? They sabotage the equipment, and that's why Kong and Godzilla won. I don't know. That's literally, I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know how to evaluate this movie. And we have this much left for the review.
They didn't need the half-second of opening or whatever. It was kind of dumb.
They sailed off into the sunset with Sam and Frodo at the end.
It was just a real reason to justify having another group of humans from the Godzilla franchise, I guess, to be in the movie. Overall, though, the two actions...
I need to read the notes in Mr. Plinkett's voice. Okay, hold up. Let me wait till the end.
Which is basically the fight in the ocean and the final fight where they're fighting and then the Mecha Godzilla comes out. They're good scenes. They're entertaining. I did think it was kind of silly because the final fight takes place in Hong Kong, and they made all the Hong Kong buildings neon colors. Now,
we were in Hong Kong? What happened to Florida? Wait, where were we fighting? Why are we in Hong Kong now? Okay.
Now, I've seen actual, like, drone aerial footage of Hong Kong. It lights up at night, but it doesn't look like that. They've got nice lights and neon things. All their buildings are not like neon pink, blue, yellow, green, red. It's ridiculous. Like, they really redesigned, you know, kind of a fantasy Hong Kong to be fancy. Because it was funny. I was thinking about it. I was like, why did they do that for that fight? Because I realized the fight takes place at night, and if it wasn't for those lights, it would be too dark to see the monsters. I realized that. I was like, you'd be like Kong and Godzilla fighting in the dark, and you can't see anything, right? So they needed to have the lit up buildings to kind of justify the fight working at night so you could see them. But I liked the action. I overall enjoyed the plot line of Hollow Earth and the technology there that apparently this is where these big creatures are coming from. Maybe this is even where all life came from on Earth originally, and they're doing this research or whatever about it. It was kind of neat. And for an hour-and-a-half movie, it kind of flew by. It didn't feel like it was too long or anything.
I feel like
it was kind of a fast-moving picture. And I actually really enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I thought it would be like, cringeworthy movie. No, the action was fun. This is, again, a kind of a perfect popcorn summer movie.
This was wait, hold up. Dude. I felt like he complained. I don't even know. I really don't even know. I felt like all the human elements were the things that he was wishing was gone. He complained at length about them, but it's cool because you could turn your brain off. Well, if you turn your brain off, you just would have, like, made a footnote about this. Face is pretty good. It's a great freeze frame. Yeah, you're right. I kind of like this freeze frame. I'm gonna save this. This review is terrible. I don't even know what went on.
It's not meant to be taken seriously, but you just watch it for what it is. You enjoy the action. You kind of laugh a few times. You cringe at some of the bad human scenes. But overall, I enjoyed it. And I'm actually very much looking forward to a sequel that's now being made. It was just announced recently. It's actually what urged me to watch this. They're making a sequel, and apparently in that sequel, there's going to be an evil Kong. So maybe there's other King Kongs down there in Hollow Earth that are hidden or, you know, stored away. And now they're going to be let out. And now it's going to be Kong versus the evil Kongs. And Godzilla will also be in it because it's called Godzilla vs. Kong 2. So that's kind of neat. I'm liking where they're going with this MonsterVerse. I really enjoyed this movie, and I missed two of them. I missed Skull Island and I missed King of the Monsters. I might now go back and watch those because I liked this one so much. So I'm very pleased that I actually chose to watch it when I did, and that they had this announcement of the sequel. I'm kind of pumped for the future of the MonsterVerse, and I know that's kind of weird because you would kind of group this in with like the Ninja Turtles reboot or the Transformers 3D movies, but I actually don't think it's nearly as bad as those movies at all. I think that those movies are bad, and this one kind of isn't. They actually like cared a little bit, and they wanted to make it a kind of an action-packed, interesting movie rather than just cringe-worthy CGI and bad jokes. I actually think it kind of worked. So I recommend it. First of all, if you like classic Godzilla, this is a really cool modern take. You're going to enjoy it. If you like Kong, you're probably still going to enjoy it. It kind of respects the characters, and it doesn't treat them like jokes.
You talked about... Wait, what do you mean it respects the characters? Which characters? Godzilla and King Kong? Are you gonna disrespect them? It's a fucking digital monkey and a digital fucking lizard. Because it respects their abilities and they aren't like made to be a giant lizard out in New York laying eggs? I don't understand what he means by that. I really don't. They're not like humans. So I guess the only thing you could say is they respect the lore, not the characters. Because that's really what you should be saying. When you say, I respect the characters, it's gonna be, I respect the lore, and they're sticking to the lore of the monsters. You don't respect the characters because the character King Kong is not it's in general is not going to be something in which you're going to like understand on a human level of saying these are, well, okay, I understand that you can kind of humanize it because, oh, well, you can communicate with the humans and whatnot, but that's kind of really lame. Like, either way, they're both being used to fight each other and fight a fucking mechanical Godzilla. A lot of ape-style creatures in this movie.
Man, did you guys ever see the original Godzilla vs. King Kong? It's two rubber suit guys slapping themselves around. It's really ridiculous. And the funny part about this movie that I will say that's never explained, Godzilla and Kong are the same size. Back in the old days, I mean, think about it. King Kong, the original King Kong climbed the Empire State Building. So it was a large gorilla, but it wasn't the size of buildings smacking them around. In this movie, Kong's huge. So basically, they rewrote the character for this monsterverse to make him much larger, to make this viable. If I remember.
So they didn't respect the lore of the characters, and in fact, changed the lore of the characters to fit the need to have Godzilla versus King Kong fight each other. So, which one is it?
Correctly, I don't remember if in the original Godzilla vs. Kong, if it was ever explained years ago why Kong was so big. Didn't make any sense. This is a good movie. Give it a watch. I recommend it, especially if you're into either Godzilla or Kong. You're gonna probably enjoy it. If you're into action, you're probably gonna enjoy it. The CGI is not bad. Understand there's gonna be some things that are cringeworthy, but for the most part, it's a good film. I'm actually excited for the future. So guys, thanks for watching my review of Godzilla vs. Kong. I give it 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it, and I'm actually looking forward to future ones. See, hopefully they're all good. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time on DSP Reacts.
What was the what was the rating?
Give it. Actually excited for the future. So guys, thanks for watching my review of Godzilla vs. Kong. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Okay, he gave it the 2 thumbs up treatment. He only did 1 later in, but he did 2.
I really enjoyed it, and I'm actually looking forward to future ones. See, hopefully they're all good. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time on DSP Reacts. Peace out.
Kinda lame to do this in an attempt at Mr. Blanket. This is a review for Godzilla vs. Kong. First off, I'd like to say that this movie was very good. Growing up, we talked about being a fan, and we did a lot of off-topic with history. 1990s Godzilla was very bad. The King Dong lore? I don't know if I can do this. It's gonna be very stupid. But the blockbuster anal thing about a series of movies, there were like 4. Doesn't feel like a versus movie. Feels like a King Kong movie. Maybe I should put it here so I can just read it. It doesn't feel like a King Kong movie. The VR monkey world was pretty good. Interacting with a human girl who's deaf. Godzilla attacked the US. Fucking Florida, man. Maybe you should get out of there before they kill everybody. Detour about King Ghidorah. Explains Hollow Earth for a minute. Go to Hollow Earth to find a way to stop Godzilla using Kong Dong. Transformer syndrome effect. The group of humans, they were just so terrible. But then we talked about Stranger Things, and it was pretty good. Talks at length about human group thinking, about the hidden agenda and conspiracy. What's wrong with your face? They infiltrated the corporation with nothing to do about the movie. Then we talked about the Transformers. I didn't really enjoy that plot line with the humans. Back on track, hidden tech found by the King Kong Dong with an axe. Wild with all of this stuff. And then there was a big showdown. We backtracked because he forgot that there was a fight before Hollow Earth. And they were juggling ships. CGI was pretty good. AIDS! I don't know how Movie Bob would do the thing. Then there was a detour about the CGI. Godzilla crushed some ships. The signage changed, and now he's standing on a ship. Ships are all the same size. Kong is dodging lasers, and he gets an axe. There's a culmination in a plot spoiler. The corporation is evil and wants to use King Ghidorah to communicate with the monsters. But in reality, I hate it because I'm doing a DSP voice. They created a big monster, Skull in the Monster. It was actually Mecha Godzilla. That was a neat little twist that they did. As the opponent is Mecha Godzilla. The skull fries everybody into a goopy paste, and Ghidorah is now controlling Robo-Man. King Kong versus Godzilla, the Mechagodzilla launches and fires his missiles. They both fight him, and they used an axe to kill him. In the end, they respect each other and walk off into the ocean. And Middle-earth was saved. What happened to Billy Brown and the group of humans that like to be humans? They sabotaged the corporation, and that's why King Kong and Godzilla won. The last fight happened in Hong Kong, and DSB talked at length with the lights in Hong Kong because he saw drone footage. That explains a lot, really. I love drone footage. It lit up the buildings, and that's pretty cool. Enjoyed the action, the Middle-earth technology. It's a popcorn summer movie, and you can cringe at the humans. Maybe there's more Kong dongs that will be let out. Kongs out, dongs out for the next party for the next movie. Very pleased, kinda pumped, dong erected. He talked about the Turtles and Transformers because they were bad and didn't care, but the Kong and God combo did care. And it's a modern take on respecting characters like Kong and Godzilla. He talked at length of the size of the character and was also questioning the size of Kong's dong. He's excited for the future and more Kongs out, dongs out action. 2 thumbs up. Can we get a pizza roll? All right, there you go. 10 out of 10. I fucking hated it. Fucking review. What an absolute fucking godsmack review. What do these idiots say? I love this movie. You should fill those 2 movies. You should fill. Those 2 movies are great. Those two. Oh my fucking Christ. I can't read this. It's like me reading my own language. What is this? You should fill those 2 were great. Those two and Godzilla versus King Kong. I enjoyed it myself. I agree. Was more King Kong story and still fun. I didn't squeal. Going the way I can't wait. Sounds sweet. I have brain problems? What do? Do you talk? Do you talk the human language? He does Street Fighter talk. No, he just played Street Fighter. Does he ever talk? I want a video of this dude. Yeah, 4 years ago. What are you doing? Kittens? You're looking at kittens. See this dude talk. I want to hear what this dude sounds like. My Sakura versus Akuma fight. Was he literally videotaping his... Oh my god. He was doing a DSP 6 years ago. 6 views. I'm number 7. Holy shit. Does he ever talk? He has to. There has to be like some closed captions somewhere, right? Oh, okay. You can kind of hear him talk.
Midnight.
Pickups the Damien DX. I can't tell if you're mentally gone or something, but you're something. The movie is already 2 years old. Geez, time flies. By the way, Phil, something I thought to promote members. Since you have it set to $4 a month, you could also say that it's only $1 per week, since most months have 4 weeks. Just a bit of a marketing idea. Thank you, Overpowered Boon. The axe that Kong was using was an ancient Godzilla spinal plate. Okay. I might catch this next time we have HBO Max or Max. Okay. Some feedback on your takes. As you admitted, you never watched the prior movies, and some of your opinions on Godzilla vs. Kong aren't accurate because of it. I hope you see this, because I'm guessing you won't and probably don't care. Oh no, we are not reading all this, good sir. You can get a downvote, and I hope you burn in hell. Switch 209 Gaming. Have you ever said anything? You probably said some shit. Review shit? Hey, review shit. Wait a minute. Shazam Barbarian build. Oh, he's talking about video games. Hey, dude. What does Sam build look like? Sam's in the videos. All right.
Future, especially with the new ladder season fast approaching. Now let's go ahead.
Hey, look at that. He's a guy. He looks normal. And he's playing Diablo 2. A fan. He said all of this shit. Now, I'll still give you the dislike. You said a whole bunch of words, and this is like a word salad he's never going to read. I don't know why you said this. I don't know why you said all of this. This is literally wasted breath. Thank you. Thank you for having a worthless take. Do you sub to this guy? You probably sub to this guy. I want to see if he's...
Welcome to...
Channel's public. You don't. Okay, so he doesn't even sub to DSP. It's probably not a troll? No, he may be a troll, but maybe in disguise. Welcome to my channel. Pretty good. I won't say anything negative about you, but I will say that don't say shit like this. Literally, it's worthless. Legit worthless. I'm giving you a failing grade for that. Okay. I'm done. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You can hide who you're sub to. You can. No. You can show if you're publicly subscribed or you have publicly subscriptions open. I don't think you necessarily can show specific people you're hidden to. I'm going to assume that that guy's not a troll or a fan. He's just a guy who watched it. Probably pretty stupid. That's why he also said you're probably not going to take any of this seriously. Take anything seriously. One last check on DSP Gaming to see if we posted up anything.
Hello.
Even a video to say why we didn't do anything. No? A daily crap possibly in the works. If not, we're getting the fuck out of here and we're going to pretend that nothing ever happened, because basically nothing happened. We looked at Cobra fucking around. We looked at Daniel Larson. We looked at Puff. Looked at DSP being salty. We really didn't do anything today, and that's pretty good. I like that. Have anything in here? Anything processing? Yep, nope. We got nothing. He's not gonna post up anything. All right, we're done. Imagine if he suddenly went live. If he suddenly went live, somebody would have to yell at me for me to get online. I'm not dealing with this. The video's going up in 10 minutes. I'm not waiting 10 minutes. I'm going to bed. I'm legit going to bed. If you want to check out Hayden Army's video, you can post a link, I suppose, or look forward to it, but I'm not staying up late. It's already fucking late enough for me, and I need to work in the morning. Exactly, go to bed. I agree, go to bed. What did Karma send me? Karma's sending me very suspicious images. I gotta be careful, gotta watch out. We don't want to be showing off these images. What if we get taken down? Taken down for titties. Imagine that. It's no problem for the stream. Yeah, in time sleep, guys. In time sleep. If you want to check it out, I think Dingus is still streaming. Oh, shit. My stream fucking died of this. Hey, he's watching me. If you want to check out Dingus, I don't know how much longer he's playing, but you can watch Dingus. Currently playing some Fire Emblem Engage. Look at this guy. Fucking Rydrake. What the hell is Rydrake doing? He's probably doing something stupid. Doing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Oh my god. Imagine that. Imagine clowning around with this game. It's already further than DSP. Oh no. We lost. Oh well. Sucks to suck, I suppose. Anybody currently streaming that I can raid and show some support? Hey, look at that. Waiting on Raven Full House. We can go over there. We can have fun over here.
On him.
No.
We can go and have fun over here. I'm going to raid Raven, and you guys can hang out over here.
If they wasn't, they would have killed him.
You could talk about DSP stuff over there. That'd be pretty good.
I think that, you know, like simps are simps. They protect
Hey, look, we're talking about simp stuff. Yo, let's fucking go. We playing TF2? Nope. Going to bed. Going to bed. We're getting the fuck out of here. I'm fucking done. Where's my ending song? There we go. So we can swap over to that. That's my ending song. Yeah, it's Hoodlum hours now. Big ups for all the people that got their channels back. I'm glad that that shit's been resolved. Hopefully it stays that way. Who knows? Cherish them, love them. You never know how long they have on this God's green earth. thank you for chilling and hanging out on the watch party, waiting to see if DSP was going to do something done. Unfortunately, he did not. Look out there for Chris. He's like a, Chris Chan. He's like a cryptid now. Careful, he could be lurking out in any wild Walmart. Anywhere. What about my channel? Oh yeah, I guess I could plug my channel. If you want, at any point, you should totally follow my Twitch channel. I know, I'm on Twitch. I don't stream as often as I have been, but I am on Twitch. Check me out. You can check me out there, do gameplay, talk about the guy. We literally did a raft stream while we watched DSP and the Reacts event. That was pretty okay. I had a lot of fun. We got a lot of shit done, and eventually we're gonna beat that game. It's gonna be pretty good. But you should totally sub to my Twitch channel. It's pretty okay. It's mid as fuck. But you know, I'll eventually complete some games. If you give me enough time, I'll complete some games. I'm so glad Snort Doody, and Snort Hogan are back. Absolutely. Big ups. What about if you're talking about what about my old channel is never coming back. My old channel, I think I've said this multiple times. When I got struck, it was by a different group, or rather it was different information that had been submitted. So I don't think I'll ever get the channel back, but it did not get released. Not with those batch of strikes. It's just never coming back. The other problem that I have as well, because the strikes were under, it was all done like via email submission. Even though I countered all of them, I can't gain access back to reinstate, because every time I submit through Google's automation process, it thinks I want to restore like access to my Google account and not my YouTube account. It'll either tell me I have to use this process to get back in, which will tell me, oh, you can get in. It's like, yeah, I can use my Gmail. That's not the problem. It's my YouTube. But they just straight up won't fix it. I unless I get a human to review it, I can't get my channel back, and it's whatever. I just, at this point, I just don't care enough for it. People will remember the streams for what they were. They were dog shit and they were plentiful, but you know, they're gone forever, I suppose. If I can get some kind of assistance one day in the future, I'll try it again. But until then, it's just it's lost, man. It's lost to the wind. Sag. Okay, I'm gone. You guys have a good night. I'll probably boot up on Thursday afternoon to watch the DSP return to streaming and just the podcast, nothing more, because nothing is going to be exciting. We'll go from there. Recovery. This is not cool what happened. I don't endorse any of this shit. I know that this is some crazy guy going around in his apartment complex, but this was not cool. Perry, I hope you get well soon. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I hope nobody fucks with you in this degree, because you do not deserve this. You're a funny guy to laugh at when you do funny stuff, but it's not cool when stuff like this, when you get physically assaulted. This is not cool. But we wish you a speedy recovery. We hope you get well soon and you get back to doing all the shenanigans we love to watch you for, which is, you know, Skittles related and other such nonsense. You used to sing along. Wait, sing along to, oh, the banana. I'm sorry, I was kind of in the middle of trying to fix a disaster, I guess. I'm sorry. Stay with me, because I really love you, DJ Runo. So please don't fucking hate me. I really value your input. Tough and stuff. Stay with me. There you go. I'm gonna put us in Fortnite. You gotta really lube me up in terms of like in terms of drinking to get me to really get to singing.